Legion D&D, where the cast and crew from Legion M, the world's greatest fan-owned entertainment company, cast away their finest undergarments and play Dungeons and Dragons!
Oh, yes.
I don't know if there's music going or not. Welcome to episode 19. I'm your host, Dave Hampton, and the disappointing dungeon master. So you know how I've asked you guys I've asked you fives for a long time to make a little snippet that we can play, but on the podcast that really no one listens to but me. But people can go back and listen to it between the first and second half, because I can't upload one audio track that's that big, so I have to divide it in half. And what better spot to do it than the half? So here, I think this will work.
Can you use Matan's thing?
I'm Amelia, the Dungeon Master's daughter.
Can you hear
If
that?
thought Dave was disappointed as a Dungeon Master, you should see him as a dad. So disappointing. OMG. The dad jokes will literally kill you. It's like his jokes always roll a 1. But seriously, keep listening. The other people on the show are totally cool. Especially Mandy with her awesome hair. And they deserve a chance. Tell your friends and acquaintances about Legion D&D. Now back to the show.
So that's you.
I have to ask.
The best
I have to ask.
recording I've ever heard.
That was one shot Amelia right
That's
there.
great.
Just like, oh, could you do this? And boom, she's like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
I legit have to
Bro.
ask.
Yeah.
Is she taking courses or like classes for acting or like anything like that? Because she is professional AF.
I know. It's amazing. She's amazing.
That was
And
incredible.
also the smartest person
way she
I've
rolls.
ever heard. I mean, clearly she has really good taste.
Impeccable.
You know?
We need some people in the entertainment industry. Do you guys
Right.
know anybody?
No one of
So hard.
significance.
That was incredible.
So that's
Very well done.
But you fives can do that as well, and then that would be awesome, and we can put everyone's in there for the intro spot, and then there's an end spot as well. She's signed up for all of them, obviously.
I just want to know if I can create a spell called Dad Joke that instantly.
I know, that was what I thought as well.
Yes, you
That
can.
puts everyone to sleep.
I would just rename Tasha's hideous laughter into Dad Joke, and then just cast it as Dad Joke.
That would
It
be
makes
great.
it makes your opponent's eyes roll so far into the back of their head that they're blinded for a turn.
Right.
Very good.
Right.
Smart.
It cast an embarrassment spell on any teenage daughter. I don't know if there is
Debilitating.
actually an embarrassment spell. I need to.
That's
There's music
kick-ass.
playing, and I need to stop it, and I don't know how it's playing. So
Kind of like it though.
I know, but that's not the one we're
Stop.
doing. We're doing
Stop.
Field of Heroes, people, because that's what we are—a field of heroes. All right. News first. Our website is sort of up. Mandy got me her information, but for all of you technical people, there's a race condition preventing the animations from working and stopping the screen from working. So if you're on a fast connection, it'll work until I get around to fixing it. But that's okay. We were waiting on information from everyone else, and it'll be up and going. Time for the segment Things That I Got Wrong, or What Makes Dave So Gosh Darn Disappointing. So I was thinking shoving, right? When Taylor got kicked into the pit of despair.
Who could forget?
Who could forget? We actually kind of did it right. It's an attack roll. They use strength versus athletics or acrobatics, which is what we did. It's just whoever wins. You either keep your ground or you don't. But when you do shove someone, kick someone to knock them over, you either push them away or knock them prone. But if they're standing on the precipice of a crevasse, you can do 2 in 1. But it does not provoke an opportunity attack, because I was thinking that would be cool to kick someone away and then everyone can slash them, but they don't let you do that. So, also, a little clarification on DM's rules. Potions, good berries to an unconscious person, like we didn't have to do it this time. Those are going to take an action to administer if they're unconscious, because you have to like put it in their mouth and mash their jaws together or whatever it might be. And I've already said that just to speed things up, they require a bonus action to administer to yourself. And you can obviously hand a berry to someone as just sort of a normal sort of, as long as it's not, too much. That can just be one of the little free bits that you get in a turn. So that's a little update for everything. So, are you ready for the summary? And why don't we have music? Good question.
I'm ready.
Okay, there. I'm gonna start it at the beginning so it's super dramatic, because it's more dramatic that way. Being super dramatic, pretty much super anything is more. That's how it works. Okay, the Stealthy Six entered the hideout of the Red Hand after knocking out a handful of guards, tying them up and stealing a uniform, just one. They entered their fortress, mostly sober. They found 4 guards asleep, but rather than devolving into a bunch of murder hobos and smothering them with pillows, which now that I've said that, I wrote it down and then I realized I'm going to have to calculate that because Pele is going to want to try to smother someone with a pillow because in his estimation of sanctity of life, more fun is something that wins out over preserved life. So yeah, he's going to want to try that. So I've got rules for it when you do. But they let them stay asleep, and will that be a wise choice? Who knows? Will it come back to haunt them? I don't know. It just depends on their choices. They continued to explore, happening upon a troll in a dungeon after setting off a trap and tumbling into the crevasse below. Rocky found himself soon to be joined by Pele, who got kicked down beside him by a troll. Tatiana saved Rampuri, thank you very much, and Zancorin. Yeah, in what has become his calling card, finished off a very wounded foe with his rapier once again. He's done this like 8 times. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but he always takes the owlbear I think he killed at the last minute. So he has this final sort of action that he did, which is great. They found some trouble, and they saw some remains of someone's horrible fate, although they do not know who. Rocky moved up a level. Tatiana is drunk. Now she is displaying her drunk bubbles on her screen. Contra finally learned to fight from afar, so that's pretty good.
After all this time,
This time.
Took like 17.
Yeah, I kind of lost your voice on my end, but hopefully everyone else heard that. Is it working?
Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're a little choppy,
I shall come back.
Gosh,
but it could be my screen too.
gosh darn, Time Warner Cable. Rampuri died, but had a dream, which we will get to, that we forgot to do. Zancorin sang bardic songs of inspiration for the first time, of which is now a permanent Twitch highlight that you can see him sing, which is great. Pele got the crap beat out of him, and Corleone had a critical fail that we didn't penalize him for because I actually don't have anything for spells for critical fails, which is my bad, so I have to write that up. But I know what I'm going to do if it happens again. But now, the manor is dark, the paths are many, the mystery is mounting, and the night lays in front of us. But first, the Wayback Machine. We are going back to a time right after our very fine friend Rampuri got knocked unconscious. And in his mind, he sees the familiar high room of the Tower of Tal. His sensei, Mishar, is seated cross-legged on the floor, with the sun beaming on his back through an open window, casting a long shadow that ends at his feet. He raises his hand, moving its shadow over Rampuri's feet, and he can practically feel its touch. We thrive in the shadows, Rampuri, but the sun feels good on my back. It is good to see you again, although you seem to always choose to visit when you are near death. What have you learned?
That the best way for me to gain skills is to get dead.
I do not know if that is the best way, but it is deep experience. Do you now know, or yet know, what your mission is?
My mission?
I do not think you yet know why you were called. You are not ready to hear. But the time will soon be upon you.
Called to the monkdom, or called to this group of folks?
Better volume all at once. I don't know how that happened.
Gods.
I think sometimes one is the same. For now, follow the way of the shadow. He stands gracefully and turns to the shadow created by the sun, and as he steps into it, he disappears. As you smell a mixture of vodka and dragon's breath in the air, and you awake with Tatiana in front of you, and you have gone up a level. We just forgot to do that last time. So they were gone up on where we were. So let's head back to where we were.
Well, yeehaw!
And let's start patrolling in this here dungeon and seeing what's going on. So, screen, can you see the screen? Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys need a refresher of what you know and what you don't know?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So, this is where you came in. There are the 4 guys sleeping. You walked along this southern panel, which is, slightly up the screen. There it is. And came out on this corner. Corleone spent most of his time in this corner hiding, shooting the wall, and finally actually hitting the troll. This is the bridge that collapsed as Rocky ran across it after Zancorin, currently called Matan Goldstein. You fives need to change your names. I'm the only one that's allowed to keep the name because I don't even have my name. What are you talking about? I didn't get my name on here. Damn it. Talk about a branding faux pas. So you crossed this bridge, fell into the crevasse. Most of the time you were stuck down here. However, you noticed looking down this stairwell that there is a little opening that's there on the left, and then you can't see what's on the right, but it looks like there's a door on the left, and you see maybe an opening on the right. In this hallway, also going downhill, you notice 2 doors. And Rampuri has figured out that there is a hidden door that is in this area and back in this area. And you've already gathered the treasure, and there is a troll that is slowly decomposing at the bottom of the crevasse. And go!
Does everyone know there's those hidden doors, or?
I believe he announced it because he likes to announce things.
Pretty sure we agreed to go down the stairs where we all are, didn't we?
Go ahead.
Before we do, I think we should maybe take a look at what these hidden doors lead, because they could either lead to more spells or other things that could benefit us, or it could lead us to an easier way to our goal, which is to gather information.
Or it could lead us to certain death.
That is always an option.
I think we should look at all those crates and barrels and see if we can get anything interesting out of them, like dried fish.
Hey, Haley, you have to register first if you're gonna look at crate and barrel.
Oh, I'll put my name in on open table. Could I check out just that little nook over there with all the barrels and the goods and things and just see if I notice anything interesting, or is it just like crates that say sand?
Roll an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Do that. Investigation check. Ooh, it's a 17. But you guys can't tell at home because I didn't turn it on yet. But there we go.
Where is it? How can we? Oh wait, I'm fading into nothing. Hold on. There we go.
It's a 17. I'm great at looking at boxes and
You are.
bags.
Really, you're quite the box looker. You've got TSA written all over you.
Oh, nothing gets by me.
Nothing. Is
Don't
that
even
toothpaste?
try to get your...
Yes, it is.
You want to bring a razor blade past this guy? Not a chance.
Not gonna happen.
Little bottle full of shampoo? No way. Not getting past old Pele.
So
vision.
you're hunting through these chests. Most of it is just more food supplies. One of the crates has a bunch of beaver pelts in it.
Well, what do you know?
I mean, they're beaver pelts, assuming you can find a buyer. They're worth a couple of gold.
These are some pretty nice pelts. Who wants to carry these? We should bring these with us.
They're kind of heavy, but yeah. I mean,
What do you think, Monk? You want to put these in your pack? I'd do it. I've got a crowbar. It's probably as heavy as all these pelts. It's got to be like 50 pounds of pelts here. Maybe 100. But you look like the kind of guy who can carry a pelt. Or 2 or 5. Monk,
Pele, why don't we just leave them here, Pele? And
you want to leave these good beaver pelts here just so that the Red Brand Gang or Red Hand Gang or whatever they're called are going to do something? What are they going to do with them?
leave the beaver alone. We need to be quick on our feet.
I think you're making a
We
huge
get
mistake.
carried these beavers everywhere for fighting.
Well,
We
no,
can't
they're
fight
alive.
beaver.
They're just skins. They're just the skins of the beavers. They're dead. They're long dead.
Put them on. Wear them.
I'd say we can always get them on the way out, Pele.
What if we have to run from the building because somebody lit the building on fire?
I say,
Who
if you
knows?
want those pelts, you can hold on to them.
Okay, fine.
I head over to the hidden, one of the hidden doors.
Well, I put the pelts in my bag, Dave. How many pelts are there?
there's about 30 or about 50 pounds. Pelts are pretty heavy. I don't think you're going to be carrying all of those around in your bag, but yeah, you can grab a couple.
No, I'm looking at the poundage in my bag right now, and it's, you're right. That's a lot of pounds of pelts. I'm gonna take 5 of these.
5 beaver pelts. Okay, add 5 beaver pelts to your list. I would, yeah, you can, if you're D&D fancy, beyond fancy, you can figure out how to do that. If not, it's a perfect time for a post-it note. Post-it notes.
I think I'll
by
just put
3M.
it in my notes. And not
That works.
worry
I love
about it.
that Pele is like a D&D hoarder.
I'm an
ball bearing.
entrepreneur, a serial
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
Beaver pelts.
I'm going to start selling him NFTs for all of these things.
I was actually the first one to put live beaver pelts on a cell phone. I won a BV for that.
BB award. Excellent. Zankorin, you had said you wanted to go by one of these hidden doors?
Yeah, I'll
Right,
go
one of these
to.
hidden doors.
Yeah, I'll go to the one up top. The most. Yes,
All right.
the
I'll
highest.
go with them.
Okay. I'm just going to drag you 5s up there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
be behind him.
I'll
I'm
go.
gonna follow. I'm worried about little Zankorin. He gets himself into trouble
He's
sometimes.
very
He
inquisitive.
does.
Yeah.
I'll go. Y'all might need some, of my awesome magic.
Might need some magic. That
You know?
just leaves you 3 down here hanging out, showing off your beaver pelts.
You guys see these things? They'll save your life. Just you wait till a cold night comes around. I'm not sharing these.
Corleone said he was in too.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, missed that.
So wait, are we all going for the secret door now? Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
let's,
I'm dragging
let's
you-
stay together.
I'm dragging you 5s up there.
Or I'll take Scoob and check out the basement if we want to split up.
I don't think we should.
I
You and
never
Daphne and
advise
Velma
splitting
can all
up.
Bad
go check
idea.
out the secret door.
Okay.
I put my ear against the wall and try to hear if there's anything on the other
Sure.
side.
Roll a perception check.
All right. That'd be a 9.
I'm not seeing any dice roll. Really bothering me. Wonder why. Oh, that's because I actually have to be in an encounter for that to happen. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. You listen to the door. Seems pretty quiet. You do not hear anything.
Wait, don't open it yet. I just want to say one thing. I'm the one who's wearing a red hand thing. So if anyone goes through that door and it's full of red hand people, they're gonna be very obvious. Do you want me to walk through it? Or do you want to go through it? That's okay. I'm not looking to be a trap magnet here, but I also am aware of the fact that there could be a bunch of fives behind this place.
Sacrifice the fish.
I'm
Be
assuming.
my
that-
guest.
I'm
Okay.
assuming that you came up for a gentle conversation.
I did. I screamed
Years.
from the back and I bulldozed my way up to the front.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I'll do it.
All right.
Do it.
So, the door swings open a little bit. You peer into what looks very much like a hallway. And in this hallway, it's not very long, 5 feet wide, 10 feet long, 15 feet long. I can count squares.
What's in there?
And it's
It's
empty.
like a walk-in closet.
It is like a walk-in closet.
Is that the door over there?
There are 2 doors, this one and this one.
More doors inside the door.
Yes.
There's a door within a
Yes.
door.
More doors inside of a door.
We've
They've
made
gone
it
crazy.
to Mordor.
2 doors inside that
Oh,
one.
door.
It's the mystical
Door
land of
inside.
Mordor.
Totally.
All right. So, do we want to? Are we opening? And which one? Can we do an investigation check on these, or should we just do we bulldoze through?
I say let's continue based off of our name, the Stealthy Six, and stealthily
I mean, Corleone
Plus-
left out of that, but whatever.
+1, and stealthily go through and listen and check for traps and all of those good things that we should be doing.
Sounds wise.
All right.
Check for traps.
So you get closer. Which door do you want to check first?
I'm the close one.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll check the one. I'm gonna check the one right in front of me, like to the right, to the east.
Sure. Yeah. This one right over here.
Okay. What do I do? Investigate it.
You can listen up against it if you want,
Okay.
or that would be a perception check.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll listen up against the door, and I perceive. Ooh, with my 13, I perceive.
Seems quiet.
I don't think
do not
there's
hear
anything
anything.
back here. I open the door.
As you turn it, you realize it's locked.
I don't open the door. This is locked.
It's locked. Yeah.
If only there was somebody who had thieves' tools and was great at lock picking. May I have a go at picking the lock?
Oh, did you want applause for that? Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Do dexterity plus your proficiency.
Okay. So wait, do I just click the dexterity up here and it'll?
Yeah, and then add your proficiency to it, which is probably like a +2 or 3.
I wonder if it'll add it by itself. Let's find out.
It will.
Okay. Are you sure? So wait, it does say 6 + 3, but do I need to add another 3 to it?
I don't know what your proficiency is. I didn't look it up because
Sorry.
I didn't.
Oh wait,
What?
yeah. No, maybe I don't. I'm just
No, I didn't
confused
open
because there's
any
2
of those
places to do. Yeah, I did. I clicked dexterity. My dexterity is a 16 plus a 3, but I rolled.
So you would add an additional, probably 2, because at level 2 we have a proficiency of +2.
But I've got. Oh, I see. Okay, so then 11.
Yeah.
Okay, 11.
11. You try to get that door. You're like, I got it, but you don't have it. It remains locked.
Must be an impossible lock. I've heard about these. They're not common, but it happens. This is impregnable.
Well, let's go to another door. We've got lots of doors.
All right. Someone else want to try the other one? Or no, I'll do it. I don't.
You can do it again.
Okay,
but-
cool. I'll do it. That's fine.
Me.
Just trying to
It's
give
not
other
safe.
people a turn
Me.
to blow themselves up by accident. Okay.
Right.
Fine. So now I sneak up to the other door and I listen, and I perceive things behind the door. Oh, the noise as I'm sending my sonar out, and it's a 4.
It seems even quieter than the other room.
There's nothing behind this one. Absolutely still behind this one.
Just so quiet.
I fling the door open cavalierly, if I can.
You swing the door open cavalierly, and you look into the room. Let me make this visible for you. And it looks like a room full of sarcophaguses, like a crypt room. There is one skeleton in the room. It rolls its head towards you and then looks away.
What the hell was that thing? I slowly back away and lean over to Zankorin and I say, so there's some creepy shit in that room, and I don't even know what to describe. It's like a living skeleton, but he seems pretty depressed. Like he doesn't want to. Usually, the last time that I saw a living skeleton, it tried to kill me. This one just sort of was like.
This one was a little on the bland side, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of coffins, and a single sad skeleton. So do with that what you will. How do we want to go? Does anybody know what to do with one sad skeleton, or
Search it.
Hey,
There's
let more doors in there.
Let me.
Doors.
wait a second. Why don't we just have Paladin exorcise it?
it's a great idea. Somebody other than me should go deal with this thing.
Before we do, I wanna try something. Tatiana,
Yeah.
please be ready to rush in and assist.
All right.
And I head into the door and I take a step into the door, into the room.
So you're currently right here, right?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
pass him and go one step into the room.
As you get close to the room, you hear, and the door's open, but from that angle you can't hear anything, but you hear this, and that really sounds like a sword coming out of its sheath.
All right, we're gonna need to kill it, Tatiana.
And let's have everyone roll for initiative.
Fate. Initiative.
Don't roll for initiative.
Dun, 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 initiative.
Oh boy. Natural 20, 25. Woo! Very fast on the draw.
Wow.
My normal, very low 6.
Excellent. I love very low 6. Hey, Corleone, not to be outdone. Rolls a 5. I'm getting some of these, so let's go to the top. Zankorin?
I got what did I get? A 7.
7. Wow. Excellent. Rocky has a 25? Wow. What's your initiative bonus? 5.
Third level, I get a special new thing called Ambusher,
Right.
which adds an additional +2 to my initiative, which pushes up to +5. At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts till the end of the turn. If you take the attacked action, you can make one additional weapon attack that deals an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type on hit.
Right. Okay, we're going to have to call all that out then, because I didn't pay attention. Rampuri, what'd you roll?
18.
18. Pele?
I rolled an 11.
Chandra?
14.
14. Corleone is at a 5. Alrighty. Oh, interesting. Wow. This is exciting. Okay. I wonder if I did these. This is awesome. Okay. Here we are in the room. First up, Rocky, but you are around the corner, the furthest away. You can move through Europe. You get an
Do I-
extra. What do
I
you get?
need
Extra
to?
feet? Huh?
Do I need to with my longbow?
Well, you're on the other side of a wall.
Must be a
So-
magic longbow.
All right. Well, I just move around the corner.
That
But you
movie
get-
with the swinging bullets was just
I-
stupid. So
I get an extra 10 feet.
okay, so let's move you and see where we can get here. So I'm assuming you're just going between them. Excuse me, pardon me. 5,
Pardon me.
10,
Excuse me. Pardon me.
15, 20,
Entschuldigen.
25. That's 30. You can get within melee, or you can stop there and fire.
Stop and fire. I should be able to stop and fire twice.
Because your rule gives you what? I feel like I
So
should
it's
double check.
called-
I don't know if I trust
It's
them.
called Dread Ambusher
Dread Pirate Ambusher. Love it.
because I am a now 3rd level Gloom Stalker. Gloom.
No, by 10
So
feet is
you
less than
add your
your
Wisdom
attack action.
modifier to where does it? Hold
And
on.
is this just on the first
Yes.
attack that you get to do an extra
Correct.
attack? Okay. So if you take the attack action, you can make an additional weapon attack as part of that action. Any weapon you choose, it looks like,
Yeah,
And if
and you
that-
get an extra D8 on top of
on the second attack,
on
but
the
not on the
second.
first attack. Yeah.
That's
Okay. Good. I'm right there with you.
Okie
So what are you
dokie.
doing? How are you
I'm gonna
firing?
Shoot 2 arrows.
Okay.
Whip,
shoot away.
whip, trying to hit him right in the head because that's the biggest target that he's got.
Right. Right. It's the one that's not full of holes.
I'm gonna make it full of holes. So first attack.
First attack.
Oh boy. An 11.
11. The arrow whizzes right by the side of him, doing no damage.
Second arrow. Thwip thwip. 15.
15. The second one smacks it straight in the head, and that's the one that does the extra damage. So go ahead and roll damage, and
Here's
then
the
roll your
first-
extra damage.
The first damage is 7.
Nice.
And then the extra damage is 8.
8 for a total of
13.
15.
What, 8 and 7? That's 15?
15, yes. That arrow soars towards his head. First one misses. You adjust your aim the next time. It hits him just square in the forehead. Just shatters it like a Fabergé egg. And he drops to the bones just disassemble as he lands in a pile of bones on the ground.
Exact
That's-
skeleton.
That skeleton
Just
is
your
out of
skinny
here,
little wimp.
right?
Yeah.
You have 10 more feet of movement. You have some bonus action. I don't know if you're going to do anything with that.
I'm going to get closer and draw my sword just in case.
Okay.
So I'm going to continue to move forward if I can.
Okay. And this one, let me mark as dead, so you know. And I'll put you in the middle of the room, like here.
Yeah, right where they can all jump out of the coffins and attack me.
Okay. I mean, that's a great idea to do. So as you're saying to yourself, this is probably where they're all going to jump out of the coffins. Just so turns out that indeed. You see this. Why is this not letting me click this sucker? Come on, come on. It hates me. There we go.
He's so very scared if
There.
they're dead already.
The sarcophagus top slides off and out jumps this skeleton that's standing up in front of you. And it reaches for its short sword because it is very close. 18. What's your armor class?
Oh, my armor class is like 10,000.
Oh, well, then you're fine.
Now, my armor class is 15.
15. 6 damage as his sword slides down. And as you were facing the other way and scrapes against your back.
I say, ouch!
Rampuri.
Well, I hear my friend in trouble, so I'm gonna run on in.
That was the wrong thing. Yes.
And I'm gonna stand on the foot of the sarcophagus.
Which one?
The one by Rocky.
Okay. So you leap up next to him.
That's right. And I'm gonna Babe Ruth him with my stick. And Babe Ruth, first I point.
Are you
at
pointing?
where his head is gonna
That's
go.
a bit of an anachronism, I think.
Everyone's like, wait, what's baseball?
What's baseball?
We're
inventing it here.
What's this baseball? 22.
22.
Woo,
But regardless, that's a hit.
that's a home run.
6.
6 damage. You try to cleave its head off. Unfortunately, you see it go and just smash in the side of the skull, but then he rights it back the way it's supposed to be.
Well,
Turns
as he
his head and glares at you.
as he tries to ride it, that's exactly when I hit him with the
It
fist.
glares because you know that if he had eyeballs, they'd be glaring.
Okay.
It's just kind of, how does a Muppet glare, right? They just, you angle their head right and they look like, anyway.
Like this.
Exactly. Exactly.
Barry Lubroff with the Muppet impression.
You were doing, what was this, a fist attack?
Yeah, that was the fist.
Fist attack. After you smack him with your stick, you take your left hand and you try to cleave across to the side of him. What did you roll on that?
11.
11. He doesn't have a whole lot of armor on him, but the armor that he does have, he twists his body and it glances off of a little piece of plate mail that is hanging off of his ribs. Doesn't do any damage. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna spider monkey myself over to the lower right hand corner of the room.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. No opportunity attack because you're so wicked fast. And you have the feat. The feat of 1,000,000 generations. Khandra. After Khandra,
All right.
by the way, is someone else, is Pele. Okay, Khandra, what are you doing?
Can y'all hear me okay? Am I coming
Sure.
through?
Yep.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
coming
okay,
through.
Great.
Good. All right, so this is a little tough because I can only use level 1 spells. If I had leveled up, there'd
I
be a lot
know.
more I could do.
If
Some
you
of my
had.
stuff doesn't work on the undead. So
I mean, that is
I need
so
to
passive aggressive. It's almost lethargic. But go ahead.
glad you caught that. Okay. It was intended. Okay. So can I please go push Zankorin kind of out of the way and so I can be like right in the doorway?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So there's only one skeleton out right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and does he have hit points? All right.
Well, yeah, because he's alive, undead alive. So yeah.
Okay, so what means is does he look like he's damaged already from what my friends
One
have
hit
done?
in the head.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
okay.
actually did that wrong. He I can correct it because he has a vulnerability to bludgeoning, which was what that stick attack was, and I
Baseball
failed.
attacks.
Yeah, to baseball, specifically to baseball attacks. So what is that? Is it double damage or is it? Yep. Resistant, vulnerable to damage. It's doubled against it. Oh, okay. So you would have smashed him on the first one. That was my bad for not catching that. So I'm gonna just
We did Babe Ruth.
say you did Babe Ruth him. Yeah. So this one is also out of here.
And can we state for the record that his head went exactly where I pointed? Like, I just want that to be part of the
The
record.
left field.
Yes. The head had flown off to left field. So So far, you don't see any other skeletons in the room, so you can hold your action if one of them appears, or you can just hide. You can redo your whole turn if you want to, because I made a mistake, so it's up to you.
Well, I definitely want to move toward the sarcophagus that has already been opened.
Okay.
So I don't want to be next to the ones that are about to open. So can I, at the very least, move to the other corner?
Yeah, so that would be your action, though, because you've already moved 30 feet.
Oh.
So you can do dash as an action to get yourself this extra 15 feet, or choose something else.
Can I dodge? Was it dodge?
Yeah, you can take the dodge action.
Let me take the dodge action. Let me do that. I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Seems like a smart idea. We're going to say something, Tatiana?
No.
No. Perfect. So, just as you are taking the dodge action, the skeleton pushes back its cover and stands up, and as it surveils the room, it can't help but notice you. But it attacks at disadvantage because you have taken the dodge action, which was a very smart move. So I am going to roll twice with his short sword. First one is an 11, and the second one is a 9. It's your armor class.
13.
You're good. As tall as you are, because he is standing on that sarcophagus, he swings. You're able to just move out of the way as it flies over your head. You feel the wind of it against your hair, but thank God, that is it. And it is staying in its location right there. But not to be outdone from his little skeleton-y friend, the next one pops out of his, and he or she, you can't tell with just the bones. Although, if you do a medicine check and you notice the hip structure, you probably could. This one stands up and it surveils the room as well, seeing multiple people inside of it. It leaps down from... Oh, I can move him here, can't I? Yes, I can. It leaps down next to Rampuri, and it pulls out its short sword for an attack. You might be on mute. I don't know. Or you're just chewing. I'm not certain what's going on.
I'm just chewing.
There. It is going to make an attack on you. Oh, just a 9.
That's a miss.
It tries to attack with its short sword. You bat it out of the way. Pele.
So is Khandra standing in the doorway still?
Khandra is in the doorway. You've got 2 people to get around, so I'm going to say instead of it taking you 10 feet of movement, it would take you, to get through them, it'll take, to get to like this area next to Khandra, it'd be 5. I'm going to call this 10, 15, 20, so you can go to any of these spaces in here.
Okay. Or could I attempt to shoot past them?
There'll be at half cover. I mean, there's a risk shooting above people.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot with old
All
Lucky
right.
the Crossbow. It's why we call it Lucky the Crossbow.
Why you call it lucky? It has luck, good or bad.
And there you
Just
go.
to be clear, is the risk that he's going to miss the shot or shoot his friends?
That's the question I would like to know.
Yes.
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 All right. I whip out Lucky the Crossbow and I roll 15.
15 is a hit, even with the half cover. Go ahead and roll damage.
Slow motion as it just like cleaves off like a little bit of Zankorin's hair, and then just a little tears just past like a thread off of Khandra's shoulder thing, and then buries itself in the skeleton for 6 damage.
6 damage.
Nice.
I just picture that movie. Who is that? Angelina Jolie, Wanted or whatever, where they do the shooting the gun with the
Second
curve.
Wanted reference in the last 10 minutes.
And I just imagine, because I'm sure Condra's tall, and you're saying it went past my hair and over her shoulder, so it must have done this.
Yeah. I was going to describe how it ricocheted off of the doorway and then back down into him, because it's the only way it could have made those
No,
angles.
it's disobeying the laws of physics.
Disobeying.
I think
yeah,
there
laws
was
of
a
physics.
shooter in the
We're
grassy
really
knoll.
worried about the laws of physics in a world where, somebody can put somebody else to sleep from 50 feet away. Like, okay, so I do my second thing.
But they fell down physically.
It just
So
both of you
the
LA.
crossbow bolt goes through its rib cage, and you could see it evenly hits a vertebrae and bing, knocks it out the back, and you see the whole skeleton just kind of go boop, a little bit lower,
Nice.
just a little bit smaller.
Okay, instead
Kind of
of
like Jenga at this point.
I don't feel like doubling down on that shot. That was pretty sweet. So now I'd like to rush into the room with my movement and get up next to Condra. So like to the right of the door there.
Okay.
And I can still attack on the diagonal. Correct?
With your crossbow.
Correct.
Because that's the only thing that you have available.
I use
Yep.
I'm gonna use crossbow expert and then just point blank, just like Matrix, and just be like dodge this, twang,
Perfect. Twang.
twang,
Watch this.
and now we roll again, and this
It's
time
Doge.
it's a 17.
17. Dodge this.
No. It's Doge this.
Dodge this.
The
Dodge this.
go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and I roll for damage, and it's a beautiful 9. Oh, it's a beautiful 9.
Beautiful 9.
Maximum damage.
The crossbow bolt plinks out another vertebrae, but this time you see it go just crumble into a pile of bones on the ground.
Are you not entertained?
There's no better way to take care of them than dramatically.
Pele, you need to come up with really good zingers at the end when they die. Like I said I would kill you last, Terry, but I lied.
That is a zinger.
Need a zinger.
It's funnier in German. It just doesn't quite translate the same.
Lost in translation. Zankorin.
I see everything that's happening, and I decide that Skeleton D needs to die. So I'm gonna slip in between the two in front of me.
Using that halfling nimbleness.
That is correct. And head on down to right behind Skeleton D.
Okay. Ooh, getting yourself in
Boy.
melee range.
Yeah.
And flanking.
And I'm exactly.
And rolling
and
at advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice little attack.
You go mess him up, boy. Good job, little one.
At advantage.
Don't
Oh,
this up. Don't
24.
this up.
Nice. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That will be an 8 damage,
Damage. You got a bonus action.
which is gonna be 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. So this one you don't add your ability modifier, which I believe is dexterity on this, on a finesse weapon. So just roll it, and what do you have for dexterity modifier? It's a +2?
The proficiency bonus would be a +2.
And then what's the your dexterity modifier across the top? Does that say +2 on it as well?
It's a +3.
+3. So you'll subtract the +3.
Okay,
from
so I
this
still
roll.
get proficiency, just
Still
not.
get proficiency. You don't get the other one because it's.
But I
two-
get advantage because I'm still flanking.
Yes.
Okay.
Beat him up.
That would be a
18.
15 because
15.
-3.
That is still a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Ooh, total of another 8.
Another 8.
Oh.
Your dagger just clip, 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 clip. It's back rib cage. And you just see it drop to the ground. Its undead necromantic energy dissipates. And you are now in what is largely a room full of bones and empty coffins.
What color is the necromantic energy?
typically black purple.
Okay.
You know, just sort of a
Kind of
hint
like
of sparkle.
WandaVision kind of thing.
I've not watched WandaVision or VandaVision.
That was black.
I think it's CondraVision in this case because she's
Total CondraVision.
necromantic energy.
Okay, if there's nothing attacking us, can I cast a cure wounds on myself?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna cast a cure wounds on myself.
you go. You go, girl. You go, 5.
Oh,
Ah.
I got 4 points back.
4's 4. That counts. It's 4, 4, 5. That's pretty good. I always get confused. 4, 5, fire. Okay, we're in this room now. Do you guys want to? What do you want to do in the rooms?
Search the sarcophagi.
Okay, somebody roll an investigation check.
Search a sarcophagal.
Sarcophaguses.
Investigation? Should I do an investigation?
Yes, please.
Oh boy, a 9.
9. You rumble through the room and mostly just falling apart clothes, little bits of armor that they perhaps were wearing, but you don't find anything of significance or value.
Sorry, guys.
Can I press on the walls, see if there's any other doors or hidden areas, or can I like lift up the sarcophagi and see if there's anything under them? Anything?
Elves are supposed to find secret doors, aren't they?
I suppose if they look at them. Now, fortunately...
Why?
I'm just going to delete some of
They're
these.
elves.
So you do notice, without having to look for secrets, that there are double doors here, which is kind of cool, and a single door over here.
Can I move into the room? I feel like I'm missing out on everything.
Yeah, they totally... Now, we didn't even get to you, but here you are.
Oh.
Now you're all in the room. Sorry about that.
Can I look for...
It's not my fault you rolled low.
Can I look for a key specific to the locked door that we couldn't unlock?
Oh,
I'm
perhaps
specifically looking for a key. Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
All right, it down. A 12.
12. As you rummage through the pile of bones, your mind goes back to a great barbecue restaurant in the town that you grew up. But no key that you can find.
All right.
Can we try those other? You said there's 3 doors in there. Well, there's 2 double
Yeah,
doors.
there's a double door thing here at the bottom, and then a single door up top.
And are they? Can we try them?
Sure.
Yeah.
I would do it, but my DM always tells me not to because I'm an elf wizard.
You shouldn't listen to me. You should do
Do whatever you want.
Your world.
I've gotten in trouble doing what I want before, so.
What was the trouble? You getting in trouble as in dying?
Oh yeah. Like almost dying by doing things that my DM told me I probably shouldn't do, but I did it anyway.
All right, so what's the plan?
I say we try the top door first.
Okay.
Corleone, go try to open the top door.
I don't...
Are you gonna do it? Are you doing it? Are you going over there? What are you doing?
Who are you asking?
Corleone!
Oh, Corleone. Yeah, I'll go. I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, I'll go check it out.
All right. So you go up to the door. Are you just going to open it? Are you looking for traps? Are you listening to it?
I'll just try to open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put your hand on the door, and just as you're putting your hand on the door, I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Thanks, Corleone.
Did I get us in trouble?
I'm gonna roll.
Seems like it.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Do I roll too? I do too, right?
Oh yeah, everyone.
Everyone rolls.
So I get to do my ambusher thing again. It's a new complete
Yeah.
round.
Totally.
I
Yep.
cannot get a good initiative.
And Corin rolls an 8. Well done.
So I'm curious, on initiative, do you want a high score or a low score?
Usually you want a high score. It means you go first.
I mean, it depends
But on
on.
something like this.
It depends on the character. Like if it's someone who's like a healing class and we just started fighting, they don't have anyone to heal. So it's like if they get a really high score, I mean, they can attack or they can do other things. But like if you're utility, it just all depends.
Critical initiative.
Like for me, I don't mind being one of the last because I can judge my actions better.
I
Right.
like to go last because I just like to judge everyone's.
Right. You like to judge. All right, Rocky, what'd you roll?
14.
14. Awesome. Rampuri.
8 from Decatur.
8 from Decatur. Pele.
Sorry, I was muted.
2.
I rolled a 23, and it was a critical initiative roll.
Excellent. That doesn't mean anything, but wow.
Oh man, it does to me.
It does to you. Tatiana.
I rolled a humongous, amazing 4.
I was going to guess it was single digits. Condra.
15. 1-5.
15. And Corleone.
I am at 11.
11. Alrighty. Awesome.
What is this room gonna look like? It looks like we're at the edge.
I know. But before the door even opens, as the I've got to find my right screen. As Corleone is beginning to open it, he gets it a little bit open. It opens inwards. Just as he's getting started with it, you could tell somebody kicks it on the other side and just smashes it into him. So I am going to have that person roll a athletics check against, or just a straight strength check for that, against your athletics or acrobatics check. So whatever's highest on your board, those are across the top. No, they're not. They're in the center column, the long skinny column.
Yep.
And they're
Well,
next to
acrobatics, I'm real low. I'm a 0.
Okay.
And
So go-
athletics, I'm a +2.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics.
God. Ooh. That's pretty low.
A 5. That's pretty low. So the door smashes open and just clocks you across the face and does three damage to you as it just knocks you backwards. But now the room is visible, at least a little bit. Well, not really a whole lot.
Is the person visible?
There is a person in the doorway now that is visible. So let me open him up
Open?
so you can see him and make sure he's on the screen. That did not work. Reveal areas. Revelio. There you go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is
Like
that?
one of those sleeping guys?
No, it's the same guy. It's a red hand, but this guy's pretty burly. But he is one of the guard that you can see. None of you have too much of a view of the rest of the room. Pele can see a little bit more into it. Thinks he sees maybe at least one, maybe more red hand behind. But let's go to initiative order. You guys are going to have to get a little bit more into the room to be able to see what's going on
Can't,
there.
like cast a spell or anything?
It's not your turn yet. You were surprised by this. So
Yeah.
the surprise round just kind of ticked through on everyone.
Okay.
And Pele, you're up.
I leap over Corleone's splayed body, and
Perfect.
I thrust stabs McAdams into the meaty flesh of this burly human, or so I
Right.
hope. And
Hopefully.
I roll a 24. Oh, so close.
So close
So
to it.
close
That's
to
not a critical, right?
roll.
Go ahead and roll damage. That's a
Roll
hit.
damage, and it is a 6.
6 damage. Bonus action.
Bonus action, I decide to I will now take a cunning action
Okay.
and
What? Is this? Okay, cunning action.
I can be cunning.
Yeah,
I take a cunning action. I'm not sure which the best is to do here. I think I want to do. Can I do?
Let's workshop it.
All right. I'm thinking it's either disengage or hide, but part of me kind of wants it to be like a sucker punch to this guy, and then I want to like hide under the sarcophagus so that I can like wait until the rest of these dudes who I think I see back here rush out, and they won't know I'm here, and then I'll leap out.
So when you hide, you have to have a place to hide behind.
The under the coffin. That's what I'm thinking. It's literally next to me, and so I would love to just like hide. It's like, because think about it. He's just kicked in the door. Doesn't know that Corleone was on the other side, so he kicks in the door. The first thing he sees is the blade stabbing him in the neck, and then he's gone like a ghost.
Sure.
And then I hide under the sarcophagus.
Go. Okay, I'll let you hide under the sarcophagus, but you still got to roll a stealth check.
Okay, I roll a stealth
You
check.
teleporting?
What's that?
No, he's just like duck and rolling underneath it.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
he had to. Don't you have to check to see if you teleport?
Not on the first round.
It's the second round.
Yep.
Yeah, so this
When
might
his
be a
adrenaline
problem.
gets out of control.
Teleport out of my cover. Okay, so I roll a stealth check, and oh my god, it's a 7.
A 7. Okay.
Oh.
So you think you may have hidden.
I feel hidden.
You feel hidden. You feel confident about
I
it.
am
That's
extremely confident that nobody can see a bright blue half elf.
that's important that you feel that way.
Hiding is all
So
about who you know.
right. So as you are looking at the why is this not working? It's not what I want. There we go. Select mode. Am I on the right layer? No. No wonder I can't grab it. Okay. Okay. Next up is Condra.
Okay. The door is open. X.
The door is open. You can
So I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him, and you can see and you can see it on the screen. You saw a little bit of somebody poking out as you were able, since you've got a really good line of sight. When you were able to look, kind of straight through, you were able to see perhaps a couple more people in there. Right? You can see a little edge of somebody down over here. And you saw this person dart over to this corner.
Okay. So interesting. And Corleone is in front of me. So
Yes, but he's
if something happens, they're probably gonna target him.
he's been knocked prone, so
Yeah,
he's
he's
on the
prone.
ground. A little bit of a bloody nose.
I'm gonna stay where I am regardless. That's dangerous, but I'm gonna stay there.
Andrew, do you
And
actually
they're
have
human.
elf ears on? You look like your ear looks like it's an elf ear.
Oh, I wish. No.
Kinda
But
funny.
when I was a kid, though, I actually, like, when I was, like, emo and, like, a lot more, like, you know, kind of, I really wanted to get that surgery where you, of course, I'm glad I didn't do that.
Right.
But almost did.
Make sure
Sound
to
great,
mention that to
natural.
Elijah.
You have natural, softly pointed ears. You don't
Yay.
need the plastic surgery.
Best compliment I've ever gotten.
Softly
Okay.
pointed ears.
So, what I am going to do is I am going to cast Acid Splash. Because I know that the other guy ran over next to that guy, and I want to try to get 2 people if I can.
Okay.
So, I'm going to cast Acid Splash, where I hurl a bubble of acid at the creature right in front of me.
Right. This
And
dude.
all of the targets within 5 feet are also going to be hit.
Okay.
There we go.
Go ahead
And
and
it's a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Do I have to do that first?
I will do the dex saving throw. So for the main person, what is it? First guy
What is-
the
13.
person. I'm sorry. What is it?
13.
13. The
He's melting.
The main guy in the door sees it coming his way, and he shields himself around the corner as it splashes. You can't really tell if it hit the other person or not, but the main person in front was able to get out of the way of the acid splash.
Is anyone screaming?
You do not hear screaming.
So I don't know if it hit anybody else, but if it did hit them, don't they still need to take the damage?
Yes, but it didn't.
Okay.
They both rolled high. They both rolled an 18 and a 14, or 13.
Okay, failed on my turn. Okay, can I now move to the other end of the room, please?
Like way down in this bottom right corner?
I want to move on the other side of the monk, please. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Ooh,
you.
there's a door right there, Condra.
So it's ready to
Yeah,
escape out
we'll
of
see
it.
what happens.
Or
Unless
to be in the way.
bad on the other side that comes bursting through.
Rocky, you're up.
I know. I'm living dangerously today. We're living dangerously. Here we go.
Is Pele? I mean, is Pele hiding so that I can go do a direct run at this guy?
Yeah, you'll have to leap over Corleone, but that won't be too hard. Actually,
Okay.
you won't need to. Yeah, no, you can get into the doorway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I have an extra 10 feet of space. I'm using my 2 short swords, so I'll actually have 3 attacks on this guy.
Okay. So your first attack, let's do your first 2 regular attacks, and then we'll do your bonusy attack.
Well, my bonusy attack actually should be based on my first attack
Okay.
because it does have all the same modifiers.
Okay. So let's do your first attack, then we'll do your bonus attack.
So this is this beta, the short sword, and then I'm going to shoot him with biter. But beta rolls a 7.
Ooh, a 7. This guy in the doorway, huh?
Is he duck?
No, he has leather armor on, but it's really thick, like it's made of, I don't know, boar or something. And as you come down with your sword, he puts us his arm and bats your sword away with it, and he is strong. You can see that this guy has got battle scars. He's got dark.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to hit him again.
Oh, okay, fine, never mind. Okay, so go ahead.
Come on, tough guy. So I throw another one. This was an 8.
An 8. With your other hand, you come across or this is your bonus action, right? Your bonus attack?
This is the bonus attack. Yeah.
The bonus attack. If you go at him again, he takes his other arm and bats it against the door frame.
Well, okay, so here's my bonus action.
Long black hair, scars, he looks really tough. I just think now maybe you would have noticed.
Yeah,
Very big guy.
big guy. Well, I'm pretty big, so. Okay, so for this one, am I losing any bonuses?
For your second hand, yeah, you'll deduct from that. So just you roll a normal attack, but then you'll deduct 3 because you don't get your ability bonus.
Okay, so if I'm +5, I get a +2.
You get a +2. Yep.
Okay, so this time I rolled +2. I was at 11.
An 11. You go one more time against him with your sword. He uses the same, bracer that he blocked the other one with, and he just sort of.
I know, man. This guy's dynamite.
You did roll crap, but yeah, no damage at all. Any more
I yell
movement?
at them. I go, ah!
Corleone. It's missing. Corleone is on the floor, but it is his turn. Although he may have wandered off for a brief moment. Oh no, he's back.
Sorry, I'm here.
Wake up.
It's my turn.
Yep. When you're on the ground, you can stand up. It'll take half of your movement if you do that, but there's not a lot of movement you can do here. You're kind of stuck. And you can, as an action, you can choose to cast a spell, use a sword. It might be a little hard to use a sword to do this because you've got Rocky in front of you, but
I'm gonna use a spell. I'm curious about my spells.
All right.
Would it be overkill to use so we know do we have any scope on how many people are in this room yet?
You know, there's at least a couple that are in there, 2 or 3.
And do we
from your angle, actually, you can see 3 people in there.
Okay.
Do I see any more than 3?
You do not. Thank you for asking. Let me open up this room and show you a little bit more of what you see in here.
I'm in there. What is this soundtrack from Conan?
No, it's not illegally stolen. It's from Tabletop Audio. Thank you, Tabletop Audio, for providing this for our D&D games from tabletopaudio.com. He provides lots of free background music that you can use. I am a patron, so I pay him $10 a month, as do thousands of other people. It's all he does for a living is this stuff. It's awesome.
That's cool.
I like the creator economy. It's totally cool. So this is what you see. But in this back corner, you glance something unsettling and yet familiar to you. Make this a little bigger so we can get more on the screen. I don't have them drawn out, but in this back corner, you catch the eye of someone that it looks familiar to you. And then you realize who it is. In the corner on the ground, they both look okay, but do you remember those hobbits that you saved from Sturges? You see Reginald and his wife Shayna in the corner. Reginald's, they're both on the floor, seated in the corner. He's got his arm around Shayna, who is just shaking. And that's the only 2 people you see in here right now. And then you see the other guards that are there. And they're in this upper corner, even though I don't have little figurines for them. Okay, where were we? Corleone.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
By the other guards, you just meant the other 2 aside from the captain, right?
Yeah, you can see the whole
Gotcha.
room now.
So
Yep.
only the hobbits don't have characters.
Yeah, only the hobbits they're locked in a cell.
I was gonna. I'm compelled to try out my Eldritch Blast.
Awesome.
Would you recommend it?
I highly recommend the Eldritch Blast. It's excellent with a Sauvignon Blanc. I find it pairs very nicely.
I want wine.
Now I do.
It won't hurt Rocky, will it?
I believe you're able to. It's a ranged spell attack, so you can shoot him down on the ground, but you're gonna have to guide it around him. So you'll.
Can I move in front of him and then do it, or?
Not really. There's no space to do that, but you can still, kind of find a good angle and shoot it through. Eldritch Blast is one that you have actually practiced a lot, so you're pretty good at it.
Okay.
But he's a little harder to hit, so I'll adjust the armor class, to make it like he's got half cover. But you can go ahead and attack that. You'll hit that +5 button.
So I have a question.
Yes.
With my Eldritch Blast, it can only hit one person, right? I can't.
It can only hit one person. Yes.
Okay. And how much damage does this guy have already?
Some. He looks like he's hardly wounded.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I should take care of him.
Someone should.
All right. I'm gonna do it. You ready?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on, baby.
Paul Scanlon's first attack in D&D.
13.
A 13. This beam of crackling energy streaks toward him, just over Rocky's shoulder. And as it gets towards the bandit captain, he's able to move himself out of the way. And it is a miss. Do you have any, I don't know if you have any bonus actions that you can do on this turn. Let's take a look. I've got yours pulled up. 2 weapons fighting. No. As a bonus action, you can do Hexblade's Curse, which is you can choose one creature you can see within 30 feet, and you can curse it for 1 minute, or until they die, or you die, or are incapacitated. And against that target, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on 19 or 20, and you regain 5 hit points if it dies. So you can cast this on him, or you can hold this for another foe.
I can't use like my crossbow or anything?
No. To use 2-weapon fighting, you have to have used a melee weapon like a sword or something on the first attack.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll try that spell. The
Hexblade's Curse? Okay. So it doesn't do any damage, but
it buys us some time.
It gives you an advantage against him. So on your next attack with him,
Got it.
you will. I'm trying to pull it up here. Features and traits. On your next attack, you gain a bonus to damage rolls if you hit him, and you're more likely to get a critical roll. And if they die, you get 5 hit points.
Okay,
cool.
so which spell is that?
It is on your features and traits tab.
Oh, okay.
Isn't really a tab, but it's kind of like a tab. And you just click the box that says Hexblade's Curse, 1 bonus action, and you just click that little box, and that means that you did it.
Hold on.
And just to
Hexblade's Curse. Oh, click this little thing. Okay.
yeah, that's just tracking it, so we know you used it. So you are still on the ground. You haven't gotten up yet. Do you want to spend your movement just standing up, even if you don't move anywhere, or do you want to?
Oh, so I did the spell from the ground.
Well, you can change that and say you did it standing up. It wouldn't have changed any outcomes, but
Well, so how much more action do I have? Just one more?
no, all of your actions are done. So
Okay.
right now you're just sitting on your keister.
Okay.
You having fired your spell, but you can still stand up and be, ready to move next time. if you want to.
I'll do that then.
All right, good. Okay, so shot fired. Got it. Okay. The one that is hiding behind the door right here, he's able to step a little bit in front of the captain and try to take an attack at Rocky. So he reaches out with a short sword. Man, they're rolling good. 23.
Ouch.
Man, they're rolling good. 8 damage.
Woo.
That's like max damage. Awesome for them. Not so much for you.
Oh.
Rampuri.
So, I can't really get to the door, right? It's locked.
It is blocked by 3 people. You'll have a tough time getting in front of anyone there. Yeah.
What if I fall back and let him go by me?
You can allow him passage to get through. I'm going to say that if you attack in the same space that's there, you're going to you'd be at a disadvantage, but you can break through the room. I don't know if this is legal or not, but I'm going to allow it. So you can come through here, sort of squeeze through and end up in this spot if you want. Because you would have, he's hiding, so he's not even in the way. That's just the edge of a sarcophagus. So there's room to come in here, and you can, push off of him to get him a little off balance, and then end up inside of the room up against these bars. And you're in a room with 3 people.
Those are bars, so it's like a cells.
Yeah, and the hobbits are up here. You don't have to do this. I was just saying you could.
Yeah. I'm a little beat up already, so I don't know that being in there with the 3 of them is the smartest thing.
The best idea. Okay.
I think. How about this? We're down here next to these double doors.
Yep.
Do they open in or do they open out?
They open in as well.
How would you open a door when we're in the middle of a battle?
You can.
Well, I was thinking that what I might do is just crack it just the smallest bit, and would that
Sure.
be enough for my
Absolutely.
monk superpowers to just see if there's anything else coming our way?
Totally. So you crack open that door, and you're able to see a hallway. That's about as far as you can see. You can't see any further than that because it's fairly dark and not past your range. But
Yeah.
that's what you can see.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. And does that take my action or?
That would be your action to do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I would just say maybe fall back and let one of these guys come in the room, and we can all three attack them at once instead of all of them attacking Rocky.
You are at a bottleneck. There's no doubt. Zankorin.
I don't have many things I can do here.
Well, you can dance if you want to.
I could, but then I'd leave my friends behind.
I know. No one wants to be that guy.
I'm just gonna. Let's see. Who do I see right now in that room?
You can just see these top two people.
Okay.
Bits and pieces of them. Yeah, these two.
If I move more diagonally, like let's say 2 up, do I see the halflings?
Yeah, you can see them in this back corner.
Okay.
At least you think you couldn't recognize who they were.
Yeah.
But you can tell that there's people in the prison area.
I look at the captain, and I just say, mentally, your very existence is an insult to all.
Just mentally, you said.
Yes, and
Don't say it out loud.
I mean verbally, but only he can hear it as a vicious mockery.
Got it.
And that would be a wisdom saving throw of 13.
13, wisdom saving throw. Well, wisdom, not his strong suit. 10.
All right, so I get to do 4 damage, and he gets disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Awesome. So you did, what was
Nicely
it? Your
done.
total damage was what?
4.
4. Awesome. That's max damage on that, isn't it?
It is, and I look at Rocky. I don't have a song in my head right now.
Oh, girls just want to have fun.
No, I'm not doing that.
But they do, Sankorin.
Yeah,
They do.
You have a problem with girls having fun?
right.
Not at all.
Come on.
Right. Let's just redo it. Fives just wanna have fun. Yeah. They just wanna. Come on, everyone. Don't worry, the singing's so bad we won't trigger any copyright issues.
I look at Rocky and I say, don't worry about failures, worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try.
Aww.
And give him bardic inspiration.
I'll
then
allow
say-
that.
And then say, girls just want to have fun.
There you go. Okay. So you have got bardic inspiration, Rocky.
Okay.
And
They're bottleneck too. I mean, they can't
yeah, totally.
team me. It's only the captain who can attack me.
Well, the one up top can.
So this says it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which it did not, and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Yes.
So if it has multiple attacks, it's only going to be on the first one. I'm
Yes.
just throwing that out there, that it has got that. So the captain here does not have a lot of people he can attack. Rocky is the only person in front of him. So he takes an eye at Rocky and has disadvantage on this attack. So let me roll it twice. 19 and
Odd.
14. So 14 is the total. What's your armor class?
15.
15. So he misses on his first one. However, he is quick. And he swings again with his scimitar. 12. another miss against Rocky. You think he's done?
You're in big trouble, man.
You think he is done?
Really, really big trouble for doing that.
Just as he resets himself, his left arm flashes and you see the glint of a dagger. 18. Yeah, 18, that's a hit.
I don't know. Is it?
What's your armor class?
What did Bardic? Does my inspiration give me any extra armor?
Not on this one.
15.
15. That is a hit. 7 damage to this
It's a dagger?
surprising quick. Yeah, 1d4 plus 3. You rolled a 4. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hurt him.
Okay, Tatiana. You're up. You're
Yeah.
nup. You're
I'm,
nup.
I'm up. Do I have line of sight? Like, could I unleash Dragon's Breath, my heavy crossbow?
Yes, you could.
That is
He's
what I
a
would
little undercover with Rocky there, but it's a risk. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. Should I move up
Don't
one
hit me.
square?
It won't make it any easier for you.
All right, let's do it. I'm unleashing Dragon's Breath.
Look out, Rocky! There's a drunk dragon with a crossbow behind you.
You roll at
Let's see.
disadvantage because you're drunk though. So one more roll.
Oh,
But hey,
one
that one's a
more
good one.
roll.
Yep.
7.
Ah! As you line up, you're pretty sure that you fired a great shot, and then you realize you didn't pull the trigger. And then you pull the trigger and just right into the wall next. No damage.
That I suck.
You suck. Pele, you are hiding
I am hiding.
underneath.
So, let's see. So, all right. Oh, well, first of all, while I'm hiding there all sneaky like, I start to wonder, uh-oh, here we go again. And I roll a 1d4. And it's a 4. And
It's a 4.
I remain in perfect cover. Nobody can see me. And
No
so,
one can see you.
I was curious. Do I get to do a sneak attack because I'm hiding and I'm
You
like
do get
because I'm hiding and I'm
Yeah.
technically like a diagonal away from the guy, but at the same time it's like through a wall. I don't know.
right. You would get to do a sneak attack, but having rolled a 7 on your stealth, you didn't actually hide from him. He knows darn well where you're at.
Ha. Okay. Well,
You had the
then-
opportunity to hide.
Then I will instead. Let's see. What's if you have it done, okay, cool. Yeah. So, but I am close enough just to hit him with my rapier again, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna aim for his weak heels,
Perfect.
like Achilles,
Heels can, yeah, they can be cut.
and I roll 10.
10. He lifts his foot up and he steps on the edge of your sword, of your rapier, as you try to bring it back.
No,
but you're able to get away from him. He did not snap it, but he came close.
Well, with my other hand, I reach back and I grab Lucky the crossbow and I say, "Well, let's see how much you like this," and I shoot at one of his meaty calves. And it's 19.
19.
And
Just sinks into his, yes.
he does get sneak attack on this.
How
Does
come?
he?
Because sneak attack is either if the rogue has
You're right.
advantage, or if if the enemy's next to an
Yes.
one of your allies.
Yeah,
5
you're
feet.
right. Totally right. Totally right.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
exciting.
didn't get it because of hiding and attacking at advantage, but you did get it for the other rule on that you're next to someone. Totally. So you
Sweet.
get to roll your sneak attack damage and your regular damage.
Oh, great. Okay, good. So here's my regular damage with Lucky the crossbow, and it's 7 plus an
7.
extra 1d6 4. Oh, yes, a 5. So that's 12.
Nice. 12 damage.
Ah.
You just see this sink into his calf, and it must have just gotten stuck on a ball of knotted up muscle that's inside of that. It should have gone right through, but it didn't. It's just like sticking out there. And you hear him go, "Ah!" He looks down and he glares at you.
You can't see me. Where did it
Yeah.
come from?
The guy that's next to him sees you, but he can't get to you. You're too close. He can only get to Rocky, and again he tries an attack on Rocky with his short sword. Man, they're rolling good. 23.
Great.
Oops. Don't pay attention to that roll. This time it was only 3 damage.
Well, I don't have much left, so
Well, you're in a lovely spot. Huh?
I am in a difficult spot.
You're in a difficult spot. Condra, you're up.
You're in a tight spot.
Okay, so please remind me what the situation is.
I'm dying.
Getting through all my friends.
You're dying?
Bad guy.
Are you at 0?
No, but I'm at 6, so that's pretty.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say that. Okay.
What does it
feeling
mean you're at
like
6?
I cannot help you, sir.
Only a fourth of my feeling good.
The best thing I can do to help you is to kill these guys. So what's my situation to try and like get through them? Because like, can I?
Use a magenta missile.
You can use if
I
you
don't
have.
my mage missiles right now. So do I have to like go in between like Corleone and Pele?
What are you gonna use?
Well, that's a great question, isn't it?
Yeah.
So. I mean, here's my other problem is that my friends are too close to them. So if I use anything that like hurts more than one of them, then I'm gonna hurt my friends too. And although that has worked out for me before, I am not gonna let that happen again. So.
Well,
This
so
time
some
I'm
of your
in danger.
attacks, like
Let me put it back.
Firebolt. Well, Toll the Dead, I think is a. Can you do that one?
I was looking at Toll the Dead, but
Yeah,
it does-
Toll the Dead. You can point at a creature that you see within range, but it doesn't. You can't hit the other people, so that's safe to
Right.
use in a crowd.
Right, right.
And
So
they won't be at coverage on it. Well, it's a wisdom saving throw anyway. So that one is safe to use if you want to against any of those 2 people in the room. I mean, you'll have to step to the middle of this room so you can see them, but that's nothing major. Like, oops, you can step over here and see both of them and pick which one you want to attack.
Okay. Okay, let's go with let's go with Toll the Dead because I know
Okay.
that the captain, right? Is that who that is? I know
Yep.
that captain is hurt a little bit, and he.
Yep.
If I'm successful on this, he's actually going to take more damage than
Yes,
than normal.
potentially more
So,
damage. Okay,
Yes.
wisdom saving throw
Cast Toll the Dead.
for the captain. A Dolorious spell. Boom. Fills the air. 16. Saving throw of 13. He succeeds. You've been impotent. I'm sorry. I know.
I can do nothing
happened.
else to help.
Yeah, there isn't even a pill for that. Rocky.
I think I'm gonna cast a healing spell on myself.
You can. Your choices for your that would be an action to do that.
Well, the guy just took 12 points of damage, so maybe I'll attack.
Okay. What are you attacking with? Beater and biter?
Beater and biter.
Okay.
So first up comes Beta. And this time we get a 21.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And this time he gets 5 points of damage.
Beater slices at you see that injured calf, and rather than going for something up high, he fake high and
Oh no!
and go low, because when they go high, we go lower. And do 5 damage as you attack his feet. Next
So for
attack.
bite, I subtract 2. Is that correct? Or 3?
You subtract 3.
That's not going to do it.
That is not gonna do it. Second one misses. Are you staying put? Are you moving?
No, I'm going to move back. I'm going to move back so he has to come in the room.
Okay. He will get an opportunity attack as you move back, unless you have a way to avoid that. Which I don't think you do.
Well, I have extra speed right now. I'm a little bit faster than him.
That still won't stop the opportunity attack. So you can move, but
Can you do it? Can you do an opportunity attack at disadvantage?
why would he do it at disadvantage?
Because I'm moving faster than him.
You really try to bargain for everything that you can. But no, he will attack it at regular. If you can
How many attacks will he get?
just one, and that's his reaction for the round. Should he choose to take it?
Yeah, I need to get out of there. Okay. Or can I take a spell? Can I use the final thing to zap myself?
No, a spell. I think all of your spells are actions, which you've used attacking him.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that.
You're gonna try to step away.
Yep.
Okay. So how far? Where do you want to go?
Straight down towards Condor.
Down towards the bottom. So let's see. He is going to take an opportunity attack. So, but you're able to dodge out of the way. He only gets a 9. So where are you going?
Towards Rampuri.
Okay. You can pick any spot in the room.
Just as far away as I can because I need to heal myself.
Okay. So you're hiding over here behind this sarcophagus.
I'm not hiding, but I'm.
Right. You saw something interesting in the corner and you're looking at that.
Yeah, that's
Corleone.
not hiding.
You suddenly find yourself facing a very large foe.
Once again,
He may need help. You guys can help him with advice. Pull up his character if you can. I don't know if you can.
I think I can pull it up.
Try to kill him.
All right.
2 damage.
So, first things
You,
first.
Oh, wait a
Range.
second.
Range.
Wait. So
Leave
I
the
was not
gun.
using any of the advantage of Zankorin's spell.
That is correct.
wait, but I had put a spell on him too.
Had you?
That spell only benefits you.
Oh, it only benefits me.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that's in place. And you have to, for
So
that
I-
one,
so and that's still in place.
yes, that is still in place.
Okay.
But for Rocky, you have to call when you want to use that because you roll and then you can say, oh, I want to use it or not want to use it. But yours, realistically, you wouldn't have. Your first one was so good you didn't need it. Your second one was so bad that it wouldn't have helped. So you
Yeah,
probably
would've.
wouldn't.
So I can
would've.
use
If
my
I
It
did
could have
the
helped.
6, it would have.
Yeah. What is it, a 1d6 or 1d4, Zankorin? Or the Bardic Inspiration?
I already forget when. Let's see. It's a 1d6.
6. Yeah,
Could've
it,
had it.
it possibly could have. Too
I
bad
think
you
we
didn't
should
call that.
re-roll that whole thing.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Corleone needs to get in the action.
Yeah, let me.
You're better
let me
off
take
to
care of
save
this.
that, David, when you don't have to roll a 6 to.
Can I use my Eldritch Blast again?
Yes, you can use your Eldritch Blast again. You have an unlimited supply of Eldritch Blasting.
And so, if I Eldritch Blast him again, he's right now got a deficiency against me, right?
Yeah, so for him, you gain a +2 bonus to your damage roll, and you get a critical hit on 19 or 20, which does double the dice roll, basically. So, yeah, if you hit him, you're going to do more damage.
So, and hitting him is just how I roll, right? It's not.
Yes,
It's
you'll
not
hit that
actually
+5, and we'll see what happens.
+5. But so, do you think? I mean, should I just do that, or should I use like my crossbow or something?
Well, one of the things you might look at is how easy it is to hit. So you've got a +5 on on your spells on Chill Touch and Eldritch Blast, but Eldritch Blast does more damage, and sometimes you might go against something that the cold damage would do extra, but in this case,
is that the? So
yeah, that's the potential damage. Everything else you have a +4 on, and nothing does quite as much damage as
I
that.
have Witch Bolt.
You're out of Witch Bolts, though. You're out of spells.
Okay.
Yeah, because Tatiana used them all last time.
I say we try the Eldritch Blast.
All right, blast away.
Yay!
All right.
You go get him.
Care of this sucker.
Go zaps that guy.
All right, here we go.
I kind of hope he gets a critical fail because he got one last time when we were rolling for him.
19.
19, but because of Hexblade's curse, that's a critical hit for you. So you do get massive damage. So where it says 1d10, right click it or double finger it. That sounds awkward. Whatever you've got on your whatever device you're using, and you can select critical roll.
Yep. A critical hit or critical roll?
Critical roll.
Well, it says critical hit or roll.
Oh, just critical hit. Yeah, because normally a 20 is a critical hit.
Yeah.
But this is
I got it. So and then I rolled a 10.
I see the game log. Come here, game log.
Did you get that?
1 + 9. What?
Yeah, it rolled a 2d10. The first roll was a 1, the second roll was a 9, so it was a total of 10.
It's not doubling it?
It did.
It did 2 different rolls?
Yeah, because it doubles the... So that's DM's choice. So typically, you can do one of two things. You can either roll the dice twice
or it just doubles it.
Roll it once and then double it.
Okay.
Well, and I think also it might have rolled it once by accident when I.
That's fine. We'll do this. We'll do the 10 + 2 because of the other feat that you have. Yeah, the Hexblade's Curse, which is still in effect. It doesn't go away on your next turn. So that does a total of 12 damage. That's an awesome shot. This bolt of green energy, crackling energy, fires towards him. And as he's looking down at his foot, he looks up and smacks up against him, just burning him on the side of his body. And that is your turn. Do you want to move?
Can I say something that like Don Corleone would say?
Oh,
like,
totally.
Revenge is a dish best served cold or electrified.
Or electrified. Or eldritched.
Electrified.
He's gonna make you a deal.
You have been eldritched. Which ruffian is this? All right. Are you moving anywhere? You're gonna stay right there.
Yeah. So I still have some actions left. What do I have? 2 actions left.
You have. I don't think there's a bonus action that you can use. There is not a bonus action that you can use.
So I have 1.
Huh?
So what does that mean?
You can move out of the way and he won't get an opportunity attack because you're not right next to him. You are a fairly weak character, as far as like physical combat goes. Your spells are your power, but much like Khandra, you can be easily injured.
Yeah,
so,
I'd like to move away. I think.
Probably a good idea. Where do you want to go?
Not too far, like maybe to the open space between that Tatiana. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Here?
Nope, no, the other one. Down. Nope, down. Yep, there you go.
Perfect. Okay.
Solid choice.
Solid choice. Awesome. This
So I
time,
didn't kill that guy?
you did not kill him. He's looking like he's getting injured, but this guy comes bursting into the room.
Oh.
He looks down because you were unable to hide and sees Pele the Rogue and takes his short sword out for an attack on Pele the Rogue.
Wait, he couldn't see, but Pele's underneath the sarcophagus.
You can't see me.
Pele was trying to hide, but he rolled a 7.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
13, what's your armor class?
Oh, it's 14.
14. He comes down with his short sword and it glances off of the edge
14.
of the sarcophagus. he is staying put in that new spot. Rampuri, you're up.
All right. Well, I am going to go run up into the spot between Pele and Tatiana.
Okay.
And this time I am going to color of money him. That's where I use my stick as a point of view. And I can't make the sound. Taylor, help me out here. Yeah, that's it. Right in the
Perfect.
right in the noggin.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That'd be a 21.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Ooh, that'd be a 9.
9 stick damage. Unexpecting it, your pool cue, just the long end of it with all that mass, just you can just see it opens up a cut on the side of his head, and he's looking dazed. Bonus action.
All right. And then it's time for the uppercut. 19.
That is another hit. Roll damage.
Ooh, 6.
6 damage. Your uppercut swings up towards his jaw, and you just hear teeth crack as you go up against him. I did that in the wrong spot. I don't know how my chat showed up. There it is. And he takes a step backward, and stumbles a bit, and he's up, but you can see his eyes are sort of rolling around in his head a bit. He looks pretty beat up.
All right. And then I'm just going to retreat 2 spaces down to stand next to Zankorn and make sure that there's plenty of space there.
All right.
Actually, no. You know, scratch. Yeah, scratch that. I'm going to move up 1.
Okay.
Try and block this guy so we can keep him in here one at a time.
Don't do that.
What's that?
Monk, the wizards need space.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. You already did it. It's fine. Just
No. You
think about the wizards next time.
Girl,
So you-
you got space. You can shoot over it, and I'm going to go down to 1 knee, so that so there's plenty of open space right above me.
Yeah, I'm on
Perfect.
the ground.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
You got a
so-
clear shot.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a clear straight shot. I mean, you could still miss. But... Zankorin.
Just aim high.
I just figure if we block up this space here, then we only got to deal with them one at a time.
That's a good point. I like that.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at the captain again.
Alright.
And just go, you mewling, foot-licking idiot, and cast Vicious Mockery on him again.
All right. He's wondering about licking feet. 13. What's the roll?
13.
He saves.
I don't think I do anything then.
Yeah, it didn't do any damage on that.
Nope. And I think I'm out of Bardic Inspirations from last... Yeah, so
Okay.
that is
I mean,
my
it's kind of a shame you wasted it on Rocky and he forgot to use it, but you can't do anything about that. You know, once you give a gift to somebody else,
You can
let it
you
go.
can use it by his bow.
You let it go.
he needs
and
to.
It's up to them, totally. All right. It's now the captain's turn.
It's not my turn?
He comes before you. Yeah,
I'm
because
so
you rolled
unmotivated.
a 4 initiative, right? Which really sucks.
I always roll.
Where am I in the lineup? I feel like I got skipped, maybe.
Did we?
I don't think so.
No, you went early and you missed with your.
So I thought we were on another round.
No,
Okay.
we've only had.
No, we're at the bottom of the round.
Yeah, we're just at the bottom of this round. So.
Oh. Sorry. Did Pele teleport? Sorry, I
He did not. He's top. He's first in the round, so we'll pick up on him next, if he makes it that far. Because the captain is kind of blocked, and the only person he has access to is Pele. So he is going to make 3 attacks against Pele.
Oh, dear Pele.
Oh, bye, Pele.
Yeah.
If it's any consolation, Pele, every time I've been killed in combat, I've come back with extra skills. Maybe that'll work for you.
Maybe
too.
that'll help out with you.
I'm not dead yet.
First one's a 16.
Okay, that one hits.
5 damage.
Okie dokie. Ha! Barely a bump on my head. 5 damage.
Second one.
Uh,
Second one. This time he looks up. $16.
okay.
But that was a thrown dagger that goes towards Rampuri.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a hit.
That does 7 damage.
Wait, wouldn't it be half cover because Boris is in the way?
You are right. 16. What's your armor class?
I'm 15, but remember, I am also down on one knee. I
The down on one
So
knee
wait,
won't do
do I
anything,
get
but the
half
half
cover
cover
too?
does.
Does
The
that
half
mean
cover does that puts you from 15 to 17 because you're at a half cover behind this guy, which means it goes over your head and he misses. But he's still gonna throw another one at you.
Bring it.
Critical fail, which brings up our
Uh,
critical fail board. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see a thrown range weapon. I actually have one for this time.
Maybe
Roll
he'll
20
kill
times.
himself.
Huh?
Maybe he'll kill himself.
He might.
Boris.
I can't see it. What is it? A 2. That can't be good. Okay, well, he threw his daggers. The one dagger skids across the room and it hits the wall and shatters against the wall. So what? Both daggers are gone. One is unretrievable. Weapon break. Tatiana, your
Yeah.
turn, and then we're gonna take a break after this.
I have been waiting for this moment all evening. I'm unsheathing my double-bladed scimitar.
Double-bladed scimitar.
I'm gonna go over to the nearest of them.
Okay,
Is that Boris?
that's Boris.
And I am going to not only use my double-bladed scimitar, but I'm also going to cast Searing Smite.
Searing smite. You're gonna smite that searer. Okay.
All right, you ready?
You roll at disadvantage, remember, because you're drunk. I don't see it. Did you roll?
Got
Yeah.
this, Tatiana.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. You can roll again if you want. It can only be worse though. But you should roll again because you might get a critical fail. So yeah, roll one more time. Or was that a? Did
that
you
was
roll
a
a
double.
disadvantage?
I rolled at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, 9. Okay, cool. As your scimitar comes out, you stumble a little bit to the side and swing. He's able to just barely move out of the way. No damage.
I say, oops, I missed.
You do have. You do have 2-weapon fighting. It's a bonus action, unless Searing Smite was a bonus action.
Searing Smite is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So you use that. So make sure you check that off as a bonus action. And that lasts. It's the next time you hit a creature. So
All right.
that's you'll still get it, and the next time you attack someone.
All right.
Your scimitar is still charged with power.
Your scimitar is
With
still charged.
power.
Yes.
So do I use one of my spell slots?
Yeah, you did use the Searing Smite, a first level spell slot, and that was your bonus action. And then your action was, I got to move you up. Oh, you don't have to move you up closer. Yes, I do, because that's where you were. You can't get them from that far away. So you cast as your bonus action Searing Smite, and then you attacked him but missed. You have 25 more feet of movement if you want. He'll get an attack at you if you move away, but you can.
I can't dash down.
No, because you've already used your action.
All right, I will move away.
Okay, where are you going?
South. I'm going to the south.
The south.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed. That sounds lovely. This time of-
totally. As you move away, he tries an attack with his short sword. He's not doing great. Although he manages, as you turn around, to hit you in the back. Ooh, doing 7 damage on your escape route.
Man.
And we will take a bio break at this point. And we will come back at the top of the round
All right.
to see what happens in this room. In the background, you can still see the poor hobbits shivering in fear. And we'll be
How
right
much
back.
time do we take for a bio break?
Usually
How
about
much
5 to
time
10
do
minutes.
you really need, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious. I don't want to go away and then miss
Right.
any action.
They have medicine for that too.
Yeah.
So, it's not atypical that as a man gets older, sometimes, let's say the river's not as swift. So, I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying that's stereotypically. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking.
See y'all in about
My
5 minutes.
microphone.
All right.
there.
Boop,
Oh,
and
wait,
we're
wait.
back.
The choice is yours, my friend. The choice.
For
is
what I
yours.
should do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to attack Boris with
Okay.
Stabs McAdams. And I'm
But
going
first, you're gonna roll a 1d4.
oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a 1d4 and see if something happens.
I hope something does. It's
Oh,
always
it's a
exciting.
4, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, and nothing happens. So now I do attack with good old
Okay.
Stabs McAdams, and I roll sweet 17.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Okay, and I roll damage, and it's a 9.
9. As you slice across his legs, you see him buckle under and bang his head up against the wall.
Nice. And then
Collapse.
Dave, does this count as a sneak attack because he's flanked, or like last time?
It would count as a sneak attack, but he's dead anyways. So
He what?
he's dead anyway.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Okay, then then for my sneak attack, I slap his corpse.
Excellent.
And it's with a 5. dealing 0 damage.
0 damage with your melodramatic slap.
Yes. Okay. So for my second bonus action, I will disengage.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I don't have to do that. Right? Like.
You do because you have someone diagonal of you.
Okay. So I'll use my bonus action to disengage, and I will go. Yeah, that's cool. Back into the corner is nice. I'll go hide.
Okay.
I'll go take cover behind. Can I take like partial cover behind the coffin back there?
Yeah, you can kind of crouch down, get a
Okay,
little half
cool.
cover behind there, depending on where they're aiming from.
Nice.
Yep.
That's my turn, I think.
Okay, effective, cowardly. I love it.
I'm kind of feeling a little abandoned here.
You kind of are a little abandoned.
Let's
Let's block
yourself
up
to
this
drive.
spot so we can deal with them one at a time, and everybody else is like, "Run away! Run
I
So
away!"
just
Aiden-
killed one of them in front of you.
Aiden leaps through, and he's spinning around you, staying within. Would that trigger a opportunity attack from Corleone?
Yes, it would.
Yeah. So no, he's going to stay here. And then he's going to attack with his short sword on Rampuri, but only rolls an 8. Rampuri's definitely
Immune to short swords.
right. Deftly dances out of the way. It is now Condra's turn.
Okay. Can
Oh.
I assume I can not see the captain, right?
Not from this angle.
Okay, can I move to where I can see the captain, but like still not be in super harm's way?
I'm still down on one knee, if you recall, specifically to give airspace to Mandy. Or,
Yeah,
sorry.
you can see them both from here.
True. Okay. All right. So I would like to cast. I'm gonna do away with the cantrips for a hot second because they seem to be failing me.
Right.
So we're going to cast Ice Knife, and everyone please cross your fingers that this works.
All right. I'm going to pull
Yeah.
up
Nice.
Ice Knife since I'm no expert at it.
I create a shard of ice,
Right.
and I'm gonna at the captain.
Okay.
And on a hit, so I have to see if it hits him first. Everyone, cross
Right.
your fingers.
You got this.
Okay.
10. Yes.
A 10.
10 to hit.
You rolled a 10. Was that with your did you like that was I'm going to open up the log here. Wow, 5 plus 5. Wow, that's a really crappy roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing good there. However, the ice shard flies across, explodes,
Yes.
And then every creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. I'm assuming it doesn't. Does it give us a level? Yes, 13 for the dexterity saving throw. So every creature would include
Aiden only.
Nick.
Right?
Aiden only. Yeah, because you aimed at the captain.
Yes, that was the point. Okay.
Well done. And it was a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
19.
Damn.
The
I didn't
shards
feel
of
like
ice
y'all. I'm sorry.
fly out against him. He doesn't get out of the way, but they just don't hit pointed, right? They just all hit on their flats and doesn't do any damage to him.
Wizard
Any move-
sucks today. All right.
Any movement?
I'm gonna move back where I was.
Okay.
That's it.
I
Sorry,
mean, some
y'all.
days you're a glass cannon,
Good
and
effort.
some days you're a
Good
glass
effort,
pea
though.
shooter. Today's a glass pea shooter type of day for you. Rocky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pepper Aiden with an arrow.
Okay.
Will I still be able to get the bardic inspiration, or? is it-
Yeah, you can still use bardic inspiration. So you'll roll and then tell me if you want to use it.
Okay.
Roll like the wind.
That's a 25. So
You don't need it.
Don't think you need that. Is that a critical?
no.
Oh wow, amazing. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, my longbow skills are good.
Or wicked longbow skills.
Ooh, 11 points.
11 damage. His
Nice.
arrow just sinks right through his chest, near his heart, but you can tell you probably didn't hit his heart, but you hit something. He takes a step back, and the back, it's sticking through him, and the back arrow is scraping up against the wall as he stumbles, and you hear him like in pain.
Ah, so now a human pincushion.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you again really soon. Get ready.
Really soon. Okay, but not
No,
now.
I'm maintaining cover back there. And,
Okay.
so what I want to do is I want to move near the coffin,
Okay.
like up one, so that I can maybe hit the captain if he comes in, if he pokes his head in.
Like you're gonna like squeeze in front of him? Okay.
Yeah.
Or did you mean to be over here?
No, right where you're.
Okay. Cool. Corleone. The mystic.
right.
What will you do?
Uh,
What will?
Who's left?
Aiden and the captain.
Both of the captain and Tennille here are both left.
Or
No one is gonna understand.
Or,
the difference here.
which one's got more damage?
Hey, I think anyone who made a career out of wearing a captain's hat deserves respect.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, you
Here's
got the
your
captain and Tennille, and you got
That's
Skipper
good.
from Gilligan's Island, and also
and
Captain
Captain
Stubing.
Crunch.
Captain
Captain
Stubing.
Crunch, Captain Stubing. Okay, there's quite a few captains. Come to think of
Captain
it,
Kirk.
he didn't wear a
Never wore
hat. Yeah, hatless.
Love boat. All right.
Yeah.
Captain Stubing.
Might have had a hat actually in the new series.
Occasionally, who doesn't wear a hat? Hi, Corleone. It's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Can I use my crossbow that I named the Godfather?
Yes, you can use the Godfather, should you so choose. Now, remember, you
It's-
still have
I still have Elder Blast.
Eldritch Blast too. That's far more powerful,
Yep. But not as much fun.
but not as much fun. Yeah,
Actually, no. I'll just use Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast again. Okay.
And
Uh,
who can I do either one of them or just Aiden?
Yeah, no, they're both in view. You can hit the Captain or Tennille.
Who's more vulnerable? And which one do I still have any advantage over?
Like emotionally vulnerable, probably Aiden.
Yep. Who's easier to take out?
You don't really know. Aiden just got hit pretty hard, but the Captain's taken a little bit of beating over time, so you're not 100% sure.
Is that curse on the captain still
Yeah.
active?
That's what I was just asking. My Hexblade curse?
Yeah, the curse on the Captain is still active for you.
Oh,
Hey,
then I'm going for the captain.
Sorry, I'm chasing some moths that flew into my room here. I hate moths.
All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm going to the captain.
Okay.
So I just hit this my Eldritch Blast,
You
right?
hit that +5.
All right. Here we
Take
go.
him out.
That's not good, is it?
That's not good. No, by anyone's measure, that's
Can
not.
I roll
good.
again?
No, not that I know of. The Eldritch Blast fires behind him and ricochets off the bars behind. You see the hobbits recoil in fear as it around the room, but nobody gets injured. Any movement? Or are you staying there?
So I can't do another. I can just move. I can't do anything else.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a weak guy. I'll go down next to Pele. Can I go that far?
Yeah, you can go down to Pele.
Down to where the weak fellas stand.
Yeah. I'll cower in the corner with Pele.
Cowards stay alive.
Your power increases over
Big
time.
talk from a guy who's died twice. Just saying.
Whatever doesn't kill you just makes you stronger. And
I
I'm
suppose that's true.
So one of the things that you'll want to check out later for next time is this Hex Warrior special thing that you can do, where you can take a weapon that you're proficient with that lacks the two-handed property and give it the two-handed property. I don't think it is. No, but you get to attack with your charisma modifier instead of your regular modifier. So that means you'd attack at a +3 instead of the your
+2.
your +4. It would be a
+7.
+5.
Or
Is
5.
it well, see, this is normally the modifier of this is going against your strength. So this modifier for swim with fishes is +2 from your proficiency and another +2 from your strength modifier. You'd use your charisma instead. So this would go from a +4 to a +5, or on any of them that you wanted to do that with.
Okay.
But,
And that's like on a dagger.
Yeah, it says in the rules what it can be done on. It has to be a weapon that isn't two-handed, that you cannot use two-handed. That you can use your charisma attack, and you can just do that for the rest of the day, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Thank you for that.
Rampuri. Hello, monk.
So
What do you do, monk?
I am
today.
on one knee in front of Aiden, and which puts me in the perfect position to do one of the most famous of all monk martial art moves.
Right.
It's called emasculating bike accident. That's where I take my stick
Right.
and I stand up real fast and real hard.
Perfect. And you're focusing on your training that you learned.
This was a big one at the monastery.
Everyone need this one.
We spent a lot of time on this
Totally.
trick.
And this is going against Aiden.
Aiden.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
15.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
It's gonna hurt. 8.
8.
Right in the berries.
You didn't know they could make a popping noise. Did you almost lose your drink? But apparently, when hit just right, they can pop. And he just doubles over. Far as you can tell, unconscious or dead, you're not sure, but he's not moving. You have a bonus attack.
So I can like step over him, right? To
Yeah.
get to the captain.
Totally.
All right, I'm just gonna step over him and punch that captain in his big ugly face.
All right.
7.
That is not a hit. With his big ugly face, he just points his head down and your fist smashes into his rock hard forehead. Doesn't do any damage to him, but your hand is killing you. No damage.
All right. Then I will use my movement to go down and to the left, so I'm standing right above my little buddy's horn.
Does your disengage work only when you do damage or only when you hit?
Nope. Only if I use. Hold on. Let me just double check.
Yeah, because I don't think you hit him, so I don't know if it applies.
I don't have to do damage. I know that. I know it's a monk weapon, and I think that a fist counts.
Yeah, but you have to hit, right?
For which one? To disengage?
For
Hold on one second.
it's his mobile feat, I think it is.
When you make a melee attack, you do not provoke opportunity for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to hit, and you didn't, so no, you're good. Okay, you can move away. Where do you want to go?
I want to just stand right above my boy Zankorin, and
All right.
I got you, bro.
All right. The captain is in the room. It is. Where are we? Zankorin, it is your turn.
How bad does he look?
Well, he's not an attractive man. He has an arrow sticking out of his calf, and he looks a little bit beat up. I mean, a lot beat up. He doesn't look like he's on death's door, but he's. You can tell he's taken some damage, and he seems to have been in situations like this before.
Okay. I think this is my last one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at him and go. I guess I can just say whatever I want. The only thing you've ever defeated are high expectations. And cast
What?
Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Oh no, I have two more.
What does that do? What's
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 13.
Natural 18.
Oof. So he takes half damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
10. So not bad.
So 5.
Yeah.
Half damage.
Uh,
All right.
and
decent
then-
damage.
he still looks semi beat up.
He still looks pretty beat up. He's like his head is. You can see him just sort of shake his head because he doesn't really know what happened because it doesn't seem normal to him.
Okay. I'm gonna say, and I know evil when I see it. You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do, and I'm going to go 25 feet in front of the door of the halfling's jail and block it.
You're gonna run past him?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming the door's closed, right? They're locked in jail.
Yes.
So I'm going to run behind him to where the door is.
Okay. So if you run past him, though, he'll have an opportunity attack.
Nope, because I stay within 5 feet.
Oh, I see. Okay, totally. So you're gonna be in one of these two. I thought you were going here.
Nope.
So you're going like
I'm
here.
literally blocking him from using them as hostages, basically.
Okay.
And setting them up for flank. Good thinking there.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So you zip past him, and he like looks at you. And whose turn is it? Oh well, it happens to be his turn. So he turns around and he looks at you, and he looks back out at the crowds of the people, and he looks at you, and he says, "Tough move." He grabs the door and slams it shut, and you see him like do something with it. You hear this, and he turns to face you, and he has.
That would be an action, wouldn't it?
That would be an action.
Okay.
Yeah. So he turns to face you because he had to like actually close it and actually lock it. But you are now in a room with him.
Well played, Captain.
Then why is this monk music playing or whatever?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I left that for the monk so he can have his own personal music.
You mean good music?
Good music.
Oh, he's got a Texas accent. I'm
not going to play country. I've already explained to Pele that country hits aren't just easy to write, they're impolite. So we do not allow them here in this group listen to those types of music. Okay, so but he does turn around and he pulls out his sword, and he's got that just aimed at you, Zancorin, and that is his turn. Tatiana, it's your turn.
Pele.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna.
This is interesting.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I'm going to. Can I run up to the top of the room?
Mm-hmm.
And unleash my double-bladed scimitar. Because
The door's closed.
Oh, the door's closed. I forgot.
Locked.
And locked.
Well,
Unleash it on the door.
We don't know
We
that it's
actually
locked.
have a
It sounded like it's locked.
use for our fish.
We don't have a use for our fish.
So you can.
We do
Break down the
actually
door.
have.
Yeah, you can try to kick down the door.
Yeah, you could just try to break it down. You can try to have Pele unlock it. Like it's literally anything you would do in real life.
Yeah.
Is
I
that-
can try
is
to
that
unlock
my
it if we
action?
want to.
That would be your action. If you tried to kick down the door,
Oh,
that would be an action.
are we trying to
Man,
escape? Why don't we kill this guy first?
Has anyone been listening?
Right
What?
now, Zancorin is locked in a room with this
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't paying
massive
attention.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So your choice. You can leave him.
Blow up the door or anything?
I could try to unlock it, or
You can unlock. It's Tatiana's turn. We're still in.
oh yeah,
we're still
never
in
mind
combat.
then. So I can't do anything.
We're
Not-
in combat.
I mean, you are next up, but yeah.
I'm gonna see if I have a way to unlock the door.
Your ways that you can. You don't have thieves' tools, I don't believe. So you can't pick it. Your only other option is try to kick it down.
I'm gonna kick this door down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength. Roll a strength attack on the door. Use a strength roll on your top ones at the top of the screen.
Do I have to do it at disadvantage? Because I'm smashed.
I don't know if you do. This isn't technically an attack.
Strong.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
knocking down the
strong.
door.
Whether I'm drunk or not, I'm strong.
Yeah,
You're stronger when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I
don't
agree. This should be plus 27.
totally.
All right, I'm rolling.
And ability check. So technically, you do have a disadvantage on it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Well, I just rolled a 10, so what do I do now? Roll again.
You can roll it again, but a 10 wouldn't have been enough to kick down the door. So the door stays put
And a 9.
at a 9. You put your weight into it. It almost feels like maybe he's still leaning up against it or something. But it didn't budge.
And I scream, Van Corin!
And then you may want to move back so someone else can try.
And then I'm going to move back so someone else can try to kick the door down.
I'm just gonna throw some meta out here every
Yeah,
once in a
Zan
while.
Corin's like yelling out of the window, out of the back. If anyone tried recently to kick down the door, you may want to make room, because you've got a 5-foot radius for safety. Pele, it is your turn.
I will rush up to the door, and I'll try to unlock it.
All right, dexterity plus proficiency.
Here we go. So with plus proficiency, I just do that mentally in my head, or
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you need help?
there we go.
So
Oh hell yeah! It's 23
23.
plus 2, so 25.
25. Click, click. You hear it unlatch. You're able to push down the lever to open it.
Nice.
But as you try to push it, it does seem like he's leaning up against it.
Oh well, good.
but-
Then he'll fall through it because it opens out.
Oh, it opens the other way. You're totally right.
Fall over.
Yeah, opens the other way. So you open up the door. I'm assuming You open the door with your action.
I do.
And he's there, and he sort of catches his feet a little bit, but now his back is exposed to the rest of the room.
Nice. So is this an opportunity attack for me? Or like
No. I'm going to say that picking the lock and opening it is action and bonus action, because normally I think you'd only be allowed to do one of them, but it doesn't make sense that you're right there. You just open it. So, you have movement left, though.
Well, then I will...
he's not facing you, and I'm going to say that you can move away without...
Nice.
Your movement will keep you... I think that's only fair.
I would disengage anyway, so I'll just... I'll go back... Wait, hang on. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can step away... I can step back 5 feet.
2, 3, 4, 5. Back underneath. Are you hiding again?
I don't think you'll let me, so...
So you're just over there. Okay.
It's all
Cool.
Yeah, that's perfect right there. Actually, wait. No, now I'm blocking Tatiana. I'll step back... Yeah, I'll just sort of like, I'll step up against the. No, I don't want to be near him. Okay, wait.
Get in my way. Don't get in my way.
Oh wait, you know what? Rampori has no ranged attacks, so I will step in front of Rampori, and he has a lot of movement, so he can go around.
Yeah, totally.
That's what we'll do.
Okay. Cool, Chandra. Oh, Chandra.
You sure it's Chandra?
I've had a tough.
Am I sure it's Chandra's turn? Let me double check.
Are you?
It's Chandra's turn.
Okay.
You may have thought you were next because she hasn't accomplished anything yet.
I have
so
not.
It's possible
I've not
that you were
accomplished a
thinking
damn thing.
maybe we should just skip her.
She's gonna fit.
I mean, this might be wasted. Let's see.
Just, it's really right now. She's just taking time. That's it.
Really. I'm just wasting the
Right.
group's time at this point.
It's like everyone else is playing and she's wasting time like she's watching that first Superman remake, the stupid one when he had a beard.
Oh, the really bad one.
Really bad one.
Repeat. You know?
Yeah, or Justice League. That's fine too.
And how ironic, as she is the most impatient one in the party. that
That's
she
why
would-
I'm like sitting there just like shaking. I'm so frustrated with myself and my ability right now.
I mean, here's a meta comment about Justice League, because I just have to. So they're battling this guy with these vicious horns. I forget his name. You probably know his name. Right?
Steppenwolf.
Who was Steppenwolf? And then at the end, they're battling him, and they literally knock his hat off. And the whole time, you thought he had horns, and you're like, it's just a freaking hat. It's just a hat. It's a hat with horns on it. I mean, how different is that than like the hat with hair? It was
That's true though.
Okay.
So true.
Anyway, your turn.
All right. May I please go somewhere where I can see him?
Sure. You're gonna like there.
I'm gonna stand on top of the sarcophagus. Cool.
Yeah. You gotta.
All right. So I'm really tall right now.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to save my last spell slot in case I need it later. So we are going to cast Pull the Dead on the captain. What up?
What's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom 13. Please?
He rolls a solid 14.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. And you can tell somebody's thinking in the background, I don't know who this Jesus H. Christ is that you're talking about, but he's certainly not helping you. Okay, now Rocky, it's your turn.
Okay, so
Save the day here.
I purposefully sat there waiting for that door to open.
Right.
Door's open.
Yeah. Bo is there.
I'm gonna shoot him.
You're gonna shoot him. And you still have Bardic Inspiration.
And I still have Bardic Inspiration on top of it.
Yeah. It lasts a whole minute.
Okay. Here we go. I pull my arrow back. I look. I really want to hurt this guy. I roll a natural 1.
Oh.
Natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, going to the critical fail. Board. I can't wait to see what happens.
Is this the longest we've ever taken to kill 3 dudes?
It's gonna get longer the more we play.
Oh. Okay. As you're pulling back here, you're pretty injured, right? And your body is just all sort of tightened up, and you feel a muscle just sort of go. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so just roll Constitution.
Yeah.
And what do I need to roll?
I'm not telling you yet. I will tell you. You need to roll a 15.
I rolled a 22.
22.
It was a natural 20.
You feel this muscle starting to attack, but then it's happened before, and you straighten it out, and you're okay.
And the arrow just goes off.
And the arrow just misses. No real damage to you or anyone else in the room, or to the bandit dude as well. Corleone, your turn.
All right. Oh, where am I? I'm way down here. I need to move first, right? Before I can do anything?
Depends what you're doing. If your Eldritch Blast goes like 120 feet, so
oh, really?
You're fine there. Yeah.
Let's blast this mofo.
Let's blast him. Let's blast him.
I mean, I love that I can just keep blasting this guy. And this is the guy I've got an advantage over, too, still.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I could have used Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have done anything.
Yes, it would, because I have +7.
Well, yeah.
Normal plus is +7.
Yeah,
Right.
But a critical
fail is a critical fail.
Critical fail is a critical fail. Yeah. I don't think you can get around that one. Either way, it would have been really tough to hit him. Technically, I guess the numbers could have been there. Eldritch Blast.
You guys ready? I'm going to light this place up.
Light it up.
Bring it.
Bam. 17.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and you're adding 2 to your damage.
Okay, hold on. And for damage, I hit this 1d10 thing?
Yes.
Do I do anything like right click before I do it?
No, you just say something like, "Come on, baby, give me a 10.
Give me a 10, baby.
6 plus 2, total of 8.
That's got to take him down.
Another, he's been hit by this before, so this other one smacks him in the neck. You see it sort of burn up the side of his neck. Like half of his hair is still like simmering on fire. Not simmering, but you know the word I'm looking for. He is not down, but he's looking pretty beat up. Tatiana.
Crispy.
We're all the way. This was the fastest round we've ever done, largely because everyone missed. You're on mute, Tatiana.
Sorry. Down but not out.
Down but not out, yes. Wait, have we... No, hold on. We've missed people. I'm sorry. Rampuri, you're next.
I don't think it's my turn yet.
Yeah. My bad. Rampuri, you're next.
All right. I would like to run around Pele and run to the door and squeeze in through the door to get right below the captain and below,
Right.
Lincoln.
Okay.
And then just bring that stick around.
All right. You're rolling at advantage because you're flanking.
All right. Let's end this mofo. Woohoo! 21.
21, that's a hit. Roll damage.
Nice. Come on. How much damage does he need to go down?
Yeah, see, that's a secret.
Oh.
Smack! He
Remember, we're
takes it.
players in the world. We don't know.
Yeah, he steps forward. He's like, ah! You can see he's in pain. He looks back at you. He's got a little blood coming from his eye. He's still up.
He looks back at me. That's the heel of my hand right on his nose, like right there.
Mac.
24.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Come on, Jeff.
That is good.
6 damage.
6 points worth of snot in his brain.
You hear his nose just, and it's off to the side. You know if you would have hit it true, you would have like shoved it into his brain, but he's steps back, and now it's like blood is just pouring down his face. It's still coming out of this one eye that he had before. He can't even see out of this one eye, and he looks really bad.
All right.
Zankorin. Oh, you have movement if you want.
No, I'm cool where I am. Finish him, Zank.
Let's see, I have one more of those.
Dude, you got your rapier. You got the
Yeah.
finishing weapon on you.
I think I'm gonna do that. I turn to him and just go, "Do you want to try closing that door again, buddy?" And attack him with my rapier.
All right.
Ooh, that is an 8.
Oh, at advantage, right?
Oh, you're right.
At advantage. Yep, you're flanking.
That is an 8 for sure. Because
Eight's the high
other
roll.
one is a natural 1. And then with 2 armor, do I have to hit?
No, you can attack with your dagger, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will attack with that one at advantage. I'll just roll it again. What? I don't hit.
And an 8. He's like down, but he's just like swinging his arm back and forth, and he just happens to block you both times.
And that's my
That is your turn. It is his turn. He drops his weapons and he puts up his hands. You win. You win. I surrender. Spits up a big wad of blood.
Does that end initiative, or
That ends initiative.
I say that is a smart move. Now you have to answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And then does everyone want to come in, or
Yeah, I'd
Kill him?
like to come in and check on the hobbits.
yeah?
I'm worried
I
about
will,
them.
Sit
All
down
right.
on the floor and
Anybody have rope where we can tie this guy up?
I got some
Sure,
rope.
Yeah, everyone's got some rope. We'll just say
Yeah.
that he puts his arms behind his back and you guys tie him up.
So I shouldn't kill him?
Not until we
you.
get information.
You
We
couldn't if you
surrendered.
tried.
Kill someone who surrendered?
You're like a stormtrooper. You couldn't
Does
kill
that
him if you
matters?
tried.
One, what is your name?
What?
What's your favorite color?
What is your name?
What's your quest?
What's the average velocity?
Woundeth.
Oh my god.
So this is Gundith.
No, Woundeth.
Vundith.
Wait a second. I
E.
talk this guy's lingo. I speak to him in the northern tongue.
Yes.
So you better talk or you're gonna be in a world of pain.
What do you want to know?
One, why did
Every-
you take these halflings prisoner?
Yeah. Why'd you take the short little guys?
They take them for the mines.
What mines?
Minas Forte. They come and get them every week to work in the mines.
But what about the little kids? Did you take those kids?
What kid?
They had kids.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is the mine?
I don't know. They send of honor for it. Someone comes and picks up the
Who is
the
they?
villagers.
Who is they?
Those are members of the Red Hand.
For
What are you
what purpose?
protecting?
Why are you guys so evil?
Yeah.
It's just perspective.
What's
Who
the
ha-
point
Do what you
of
need to
take-
do to survive.
Why did you I don't get it. Why did you need the halflings to survive? Like what's the point in taking them?
Slaves.
We need people to work the mines.
What's in the mines?
I don't know. Valuable things. I'd guess the mines. They're full of gems or gold or something.
I'm gonna slap him upside the head real quick. Just you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Not trying to do damage, just trying to get
No.
his attention.
Yeah. What's in the mines?
It's Minas Forte. It's the mind of power. I don't know what's there. They say powerful magic.
When is the next person coming to take the prisoners?
I don't know. Albrecht would know.
Albrecht would know. Where's Albrecht?
Elsewhere in here, somewhere in the back, where his quarters are.
Why do you have ogres and skeletons under your power? Who controls them?
We do. Well, we did.
And who's the main person who does? Albrecht?
Albrecht, myself. I used to control the troll. It's really not that bad. It's just a beast.
The dead person under the bridge in the ravine there. Who was he?
Some villager.
From the town?
Yeah.
Does that make me think that it's the villager that was kidnapped?
Yeah, it probably would.
Okay. How many others are here?
Right now? But other who? Prisoners? Just these two.
Okay. And Red Hand?
How many have you killed?
So far the ones, the ogre or the troll and the skeleton, and then you guys.
There should be guards out front. There should be some in the back in the barracks. There should be some in the front barracks. As this is happening, Tatiana looks around the room and sees the two corpses that are there. And only she can see this, but out of the corner of her eye, she sees what anyone in their right mind would describe as death. A hooded robe, no sickle, that's just a little too on the nose. And you see this almost ethereal being zoom into the room and seemingly scoop up what you could only describe as a blackened soul out of both of these dead corpses. And it pauses for half a second. And it looks over at you. And then zips off and disappears. Nobody else sees this except for Tatiana.
Fives? Did anybody else just see that?
What?
Death?
What? I mean, yeah, we killed some guys. What do you? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we killed some guys. You were sort of
Okay, you know
around.
what, Fish? I ain't having your gills today. All right.
Okay.
So,
I'm not afraid of you, just so you know.
Bill's Gamush.
Should be, bro. You should be.
I think we should ask the captain. There is something going on here that is not normal. This is very abnormal. Abnormal. We should not be seeing death taking black souls from these corpses.
Like literal death.
That is what I saw, and I'm not that drunk.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Right before we fought these guys, we fought off 4 living skeletons. So, I mean, I'm open-minded.
Well, what about your religion, Tatiana? Do you see death as part of your religion?
I am going to use my divine sense.
Okay.
I'd
Look that
like
up.
to know. I'd like to know what's going on here. I see if there's anything wrong. All right, so I'm using my divine sense. Woo!
Yeah, I don't even think you need to roll it, do you?
I don't think so.
No, but you just wanted to roll anyway, which is good.
Yeah, I pretended I rolled.
Let's just assume, since I didn't give you a chance to speak, that something does trigger, but normally this helps you find a celestial, a fiend, an undead, something like that, and something ticks off in your mind that isn't just visual that you saw, but also this divine sense that is triggered, but not anything that you can recognize. Like, it's not a celestial, it's not a fiend, it's not an undead, but you also know that you sensed it and you saw it.
But I can't put my finger on what it is.
Never seen anything like this before.
Fascinating.
I think we should search the captain.
Like, if you've never seen a duck before, they're hard to describe.
Yeah, I
agree.
Well,
let's search captain.
Let's grab his keys, but I will say, so what you're going to do is you're going to map out the rooms here, and you're going to tell us where these red hand are in each room, or where they should be, and you're also going to tell us what's in that locked room and if this key opens it, or else.
The dragon lady smells like vodka. But yes, I can draw it for you.
Don't worry about what she smells like. That ain't your business.
Just, someone mentioned it.
You smell like
But,
BO and blood. So, what's up?
The floor is not clean. It's rock. He doesn't really have it. He can't really draw on it. He can describe it to you, or how do you want him to get you this information? Meanwhile, the two hobbits are still shivering in the corner in fear.
I grab his keys.
But they do recognize you, right?
I grab his keys and ask Tatiana and the monk to go to the halfling while I take care of business here.
Okay.
Doesn't Condra remember everything that she's told?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember literally everything.
Yeah. Is there something you wish to remember? It's kind of like Google. You can look anything up, but you still got to know what you're going to look up.
I will tell you that Albrecht Rickor was one of the names that was crossed off the note.
Yes, it was.
Oh, we do know Albrecht is the captain of the Red Hand.
Yes, but his name is crossed off, so we don't know if he's dead or if he's alive, if he's...
This guy's called.
But we don't know.
Well, they just said Albrecht was here, didn't they?
Yeah,
They did.
He's in the quarters, and they're aware of the mines. So, yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, he could, there's a lot of things we don't know yet.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna ask the captain, dude. Do you know anything about an amulet?
Maybe something that they are looking for at the mines, I think. I don't know.
They could be looking for the amulet in the mines.
I honestly don't know what they're looking for. I know the mine is supposed to have tremendous power, but I do not know what is in there and why they are looking there. They need workers, we provide workers.
But I have paper.
Okay.
Do we have anything that he can write with? Probably not.
Well, he's got a pretty bloody face.
Oh, there you go. So I'll have him draw a map with that, and I want exact.
I have ink and a pen, just FYI.
Well, then there you go. So
and that can be helpful.
But
as
I
well.
kind of want. I'm not gonna do that. I want him to write it in blood. That sounds more fun.
But yeah, I tell him to draw the map with how many soldiers and where, and so we have a good outline of what to expect, and all traps that are here.
All right. So, oops, where's this one? Revelio. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is show you the outlines to all of the rooms on this big map. But I'm gonna do it in such a way, hopefully, to not really show you exactly what's in the room, because that would be unfair to everything else that's going on. So let me,
There's so many places to go in here, though. Like, I want to go everywhere.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
So excited. I want to know what's in every room.
Alrighty, here, let's get this across here. Boom. Describes this area. He describes this area. I think I've done a decent job here. And we'll just clear this area out.
You always do a decent job, Dave.
Decent. I only go for decent. That's about it. Low expectations. Okay, so as he's describing it, I will describe it to you. He goes, outside this room where the crypt is. Oh, poor Corleone. Here you go.
Okay, you left me hanging out there.
I know, I feel horrible. Okay, so he describes that this is a storeroom. Has weapons and stuff in there. I know you've killed the troll, but he used to live in the big open area there. At the bottom, the southwest corner. To the left is some more barracks. There are anywhere from, I don't know, 1 to maybe 5 people in there. There are also bugbears in there. We hire them too. And to the right of that room, it's a very strange room. It is, I don't know how to describe it, but metal does not go into the room. It morphs, it changes to, I don't know, like it is not in this plane, right? So you bring your sword in and you can see it, but now it's see-through and you cannot cut through it or anything. It's only a natural, his stick. That you could work because it's wood, but metal does not go in. And spells do not work in there either. It's just
Okay.
It's just brawn, really. I don't know. We call it the brawny room, you know, because you have to be very brawny to win a fight in that room. And then this back, I've not been to it. That area is Albrecht's, but I do not know what if that is 1 room or 3 rooms. Or I do not know. I've not been into it before.
Wait, so which room is the brownie room, and can I have some?
This is the brownie room, and I suppose you can have some. It's possible.
Is the
I love brownies.
do I think he's telling the truth, Dave?
Roll an insight check.
Dave?
Wait, are you whispering? Did you just call an eagle?
Yeah, I offered a prayer to my God, and he responded with a 6. So
I responded with a 6. You think he's telling the truth? You can't really tell.
I tell.
He's on his last legs. He's not in a position to do much. So
What about the rest of it? What about to the right of us?
What's behind this wall? Dirt, I suppose. This is the end of the building. Right over here. This is the end of the building. This is the end of the building. That's all I think.
I'm feeling like we actually might want to go back over to the other 3 rooms before we go to the right. FYI, I'm just feel because to the right feels like the mines, but we might need to go back and get some cool stuff and some experience.
So the bottom left is the no metal room, right?
This is
No,
barracks.
the middle one.
This is
right?
barracks. This is the no metal room. This is
I don't see the
Albrecht's.
mouse.
Sorry, that's my bad. This is the barracks.
Okay.
This is the no metal room, and this is Albrecht's quarters. This area he's described as there's nothing there. This is the final wall right here, and along over on this side too.
Got
this
it.
is all the end of it.
there's
Dave, while all this is happening, can I cast a Cure Light Cure Wounds on myself?
Yep, go ahead.
And he said there's 1 to 5 people on the bottom left.
Yeah, because they go in and out. He doesn't know how many are there.
Yeah,
at a
but
time. Yeah.
1 to 5, and then there's owlbears in the no metal room.
Bugbears
Oh, bugbears.
can also be in this barracks that's down
Got
here.
it. And then-
Bugbears in the barracks.
The middle room has people or doesn't have people? As far as
He doesn't-
station there.
He doesn't know if there's people there right now.
Okay. And then the next question I say, your keys are for all doors here that we can lock?
They are for all doors except for Albrecht's.
Okay. So I'm going to grab those.
Okay.
Does anyone have any other questions for him?
Where is the mine? Can we access it from here?
Is it mine? I do not. This is not here. No. I don't know where it is. It is like I said, they come and pick up the prisoners. Once they take them away, I don't know where or how long it takes to get there.
Slap him in the head again. Telling the truth?
Roll an insight check. At advantage.
At advantage.
Yep.
Because I'm that strong.
Because you're that scary. Also, he's tied up and near death.
Insight? Insight?
No, insight, yep.
Okay, advantage, insight. 11.
11. Seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Is Albrecht dangerous?
I would think so. I don't, not fought him. He seems as though he's a wizard. A powerful wizard. No offense, lady.
Powerful, my ass.
Well, someone said earlier that Albrecht is the captain, right? What does that mean?
He's the captain of the Red Guard. Or the Red Hand.
But this guy's
He's
name
kind of
is
like
Captain.
the head.
Yeah.
He's the
not-
general of the Red Hand.
Well, he hired us.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's not lying that he's not Albrecht?
You can roll another insight check.
Let me do it. I'm very insightful.
Are you? I mean, did you realize that Paul is just his first game and he's never rolled an insight check? And
Oh.
it really would have meant a lot to him?
Wow.
No, I don't mind it. David can do it.
Oh, Andy rolled an 8 on top of that.
Yeah. I suck.
Either way, you think that he is you think that he's telling the truth.
Who he is.
You can roll, yeah.
Oh, he's telling the truth.
So, I have one last question. Are Sildar and Gundren working for you?
Sildar, yeah, he works with Albrecht.
And does he know about the mines?
I think they both do, but I do not know. I honestly, I don't know whether they do or not. They give me orders of what to do, and they don't take questions.
Does he know about the prisoners? Does Sildar know about the prisoners?
Yeah, he
Okay.
helps coordinate getting them.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Did you see death?
I see death every day. It's part of my job.
Okay, if no one has any other
I
questions.
can't
I've
think
got
of
a
anything else.
question
I'm sure I
for
would,
the
but
group,
yeah.
which is there a reason why we shouldn't just burn this whole place to the ground? Or Sildar is here, or I guess he's here somewhere.
We need answers from Albrecht, and we need to find the location of this mine.
That's good enough
but-
for me. That
I
makes
also
sense.
feel like there's probably some good stuff in here.
So
Flush them out.
with
the-
that,
to the
I look back
streets.
at the halflings.
Mm-hmm.
I look back at what's this guy's name?
Captain.
Vundrar?
Vundrar?
I think it was Vundrar. Yeah, I have to look it up, but yes. I'll stick with that since the name's probably not that critical.
And then I say, "You've made your choice." And I take my dagger and I slice him through the neck, and I say, "Malith, forgive me."
And Corin is
Wow.
going hard.
Okay,
Wow.
roll an attack roll
Whoa.
at advantage.
They shouldn't have messed with those hobbits.
Wait a second, though. This is a little
At
out of
advantage?
character for Corin.
At
This is
advantage,
a
yeah.
little out of character. Is
And
no one
Corin's
else
killed more
shocked
people
by
than-
this?
Than
18.
Conrad today.
18. He only had one hit point left. You see his throat open up as he finishes falling over, bleeds out on the floor. in the corner, you hear. These names matter, so hold on, let me get it. You see Reginald and Shayna recoil back at just this vile scene, and Shayna screams, "Ah!" And then she comes to her senses. Fighter! We have to save Fighter! And we don't know where he is! They took us and he was hiding! And we don't know! It could be anywhere! I don't know if it's okay! I don't even know how long we've been here! Someone, please help us! You've helped us before!
Was he hiding when you were taken?
Yes, he was! It's okay, Shayna. It's okay. They'll help us. They'll help us again, won't you? Could you let us out?
Absolutely.
They look
unlock...
pretty starved, beaten up. They're not injured, but they don't look.
I'll give them some of my rations.
Yeah, and I take his keys and I unlock it.
Right.
After I unlock it, I just leave the room in disgust. After I look at the corpse.
And
Right.
I stand there and stare at the corpse with my scimitar, my double-bladed scimitar unsheathed. I'm waiting for death to revisit.
Okay. So if I paint this scene right, see if I can get this correct. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom where we need to be. There we go. Let's zoom in. So just a corpse now. We'll just move him halfway over here. Zancorin has stormed out of the room. Hobbits are free. They have come out this door, and they're just standing in the corner, crying and shaking. And you have got your scimitar out, and you are staring at his body right now, which I'll just put back over there. Right? Is that the plan here?
That is the plan.
Okay.
Do I sense anything? Is there anything amiss?
Not yet.
Do I
Does
see
Tatiana see
anything?
Death arrive to take this guy's black soul?
Not yet. But
I'm looking.
Reginald and Shayna are. I don't even know how to get back. I don't even know where we are. They captured us. Where are we?
You're in a building. We can help you get out, guys. I think we need to take. Okay, here's a suggestion. We need to get them out of here because they can't come with us the rest of the way because they're, a liability. Let's be honest. So we need to get them out. So should we all just get them out the way we came, and then take a short or long rest outside so we can all recharge, and then come back down?
I feel like they're gonna find all these dead
out
people
of here.
in a short rest
Yeah.
time.
I'm worried.
Remember, you've got 3 guards up top
Yeah.
that are tied up. You've really only been in here less than 5 minutes as you've gone through this whole place, right? I mean, it's been really fast that you've gone maybe 15 minutes as you snuck through and tried things. But the battle scenes, even though that last round took 3 rounds, but that's 18 seconds, right? So that did not take long. It takes much longer to sneak through and look at doors and do all that type of stuff. So you haven't been here too long.
I could sneak him out.
I got an idea. Pele, with all due respect, I think this is probably a job for someone who is truly and really sneaky. And so...
You mean the guy who sings his way up to the cave mouth of, or the guy who dies 3 times?
Hey man, I was level 1 then. I've grown since then.
All good. All good.
Here's an idea. Let me just lay this out. So when I went under and Tatiana, God bless her soul, brought me back, I came back with a little something, and one of them is the ability to pass without a trace. And what that is something that I can cast on all of us. and it for all of us, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration.
Huge.
Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked.
Meta, I love this spell.
Which would be a stealth check, is a dexterity check.
I love this spell.
That's pretty sneaky.
So as the monk is speaking, Death enters the room. He swoops down quickly, grabs what appears to be a soul, throws it over his shoulder, turns and faces Tatiana. As you look into his hood, you see nothing but darkness. But you don't sense evil. You don't sense good. You do sense something. He looks around the room a bit, looks back at you. It looks as though he may have nodded at you as he turns around and disappears through a wall. All this took a second and a half. And that is where we will end. It's 10:02.
Roll.
We have hobbits, we have a missing child, we've got new news, and we have death on the line. So, thank you for joining us. The more you roll!
Going on.